ethical and non-ethical basketball. Bro, miss me with that, bro.
Like, exactly, bro. This is the most dumb non-conversation we've had in sports in a while, it feels like to me.
Two things can be true. Was the last few minutes nasty? Yes. But would you have done it too? Yes.
And like I said, the only person that, like I said during the Revenge Arc, the only person who apparently wouldn't do it, even though I would still call cap, is Jason Tatum, who wouldn't do it. And I still down like, Jason, you got 81 points. You got a chance to go for 83.
He 100%. He 100% would.
Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. That's why when I'm watching the Hornets owner like sneak this Bam on a game he's not even fucking playing, like, come on, bro. Like, everybody's doing it. That's just the most annoying part about it.
I also have to say that button for the live got pressed so smooth. I didn't even realize we were live.
Oh crap, we're live? I can't stand that conversation at all. I can't stand it. Oh.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Black Sensei Society, episode number 120. We're back at it again. And today we are about to have really good conversations. We're going to discuss some of the best anime recommendations for casuals. That should be a good conversation with a special guest when she shows up. And we'll also be talking about the One Piece live action. We'll be talking about the Oscars and what that happened there, and any other like kind of tangential topics. As you guys can see, we started off talking continuously about the Bam explosion. With that said, gentlemen, how you feeling?
I'm tired, bro.
I'm good.
I'm dead. I'm dead tired. I've been moving for feels like a week.
You see that step back there, though? You're cooking.
Did y'all see that video I just sent y'all where Kenyon Martin went at one of the producers on Gil's Arena?
Yeah, I saw that.
Disgusting.
What?
I go. So basically, one of the I don't know where he got recorded at, but one of the Kenyon Martin had a video of one of the producers talking trash about Kenyon Martin about his speech impediment. And then Kenyon Martin pressed him on show. He brought him to the state and then played the video. A lot of people are mad at Kenyon Martin. I'm like, no, that's real. Like,
that's right.
Yeah.
Like, because people are saying, like, oh, you try to apologize. The thing about it is, if I say, like, let's say, for example, right? If I'm talking to random and I say, man, listen, Lonnie's a bitch ass nigga. And then Lonnie catch me and I apologize. Lonnie, I don't think that, Lonnie. You get what I'm saying? But just because I apologize, no. Hear me out. I love Lonnie. I don't think that. Come on, Lonnie. Just focus, damn it. Focus. You niggas are unserious, bro.
I was fine until Lonnie says something. I was chilling. I was locked in with you.
Okay. You know what? If I say random BSS members a bitch ass nigga to random, and they catch me, and then I apologize, you think that changed? Like, I was being a hoe in that moment. Me saying sorry doesn't change. Like, you feel what I'm saying? There's certain things you say that lets people know how you feel about them. So if you apologize, you still said it. You tried to trash it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Unless it's like, I mean, yes, people can apologize and all that stuff, but I don't think that he changed how he felt for real. You dig what I'm saying? So
okay. So the video of the producer was like on live, like it was public.
I don't know. I just know that Kmart got the clip. That's all I know. I don't know.
I think somebody
where it's from. I haven't finished the video, but he basically is pressing him on the show, and then a lot of people in the comments on Twitter are saying like, "Why didn't he handle this off air? Why is he being a baby?" I'm like, no. Like, if someone is talking trash about you and they meant it, like they really, really was trying to dish you, and you press them about it, and they say, "Well, I apologize." That doesn't change the fact that you did that, and that speaks to your character. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so I don't think if someone talks trash about you and they apologize because they got caught.
I'll say this. I think my stance. I'm with you. I think my stance changes if the person that was talking this trash was caught like off camera or like off, not live, not for public consumption or whatnot. You're gonna say that about me publicly? I have a problem with that. No, pull me aside. Let's talk about it. If I was caught in a private moment, or if I was caught outside of whatnot, don't go on public platform views by thousands of people for you to like get one off on me. Nah, I'm not with that. I would have had a problem if I was a producer. I'm like, yeah, I said it.
Oh wait, so he was talking publicly?
I don't know if it was public or private.
Or it might have been like
talking in public.
If it was public, I'm with it. If it was public, I am 100%.
I guess it was public. It was a video, so I'm assuming. I don't know. Was the producer doing like an interview or something? I don't know.
It could have been like with a group of friends too. Like if it was a group of friends, then it's like
now the question is who recorded him.
No, this Ty asking. My thing is for them to get that recording. Bro was talking mess for a while. Like this wasn't the first time he talked mess about Kenyon Martin's speech impediment. Like, so that's where I'm at. This must have been obviously just my like view of the situation. He must have been talking so much that at some point somebody was like, bro, we got to record this because what he's saying, he's either been saying it a lot or he's been saying it very loud. And he could actually be saying it both, that the person could be like they just felt comfortable enough to record him and show that to Kenyon.
Listen,
there's some malice behind it by showing it to Kenyon.
But then
differently.
I would push back on that too because I mean, first of all, like that Gilbert Arenas, the arena, they troll people a lot. They make fun of people, whatnot. They go on Nick Young because he can't talk. Like they do that constantly. So because somebody called out your speech impediment and was making fun of you and you got sensitive, man. I don't know.
I'm not.
I have to see the clip.
I'm not jacking that. I think that people are allowed to be sensitive about what they want to be sensitive about when it comes to them personally. You feel what I'm saying? If he said that, he even said, I watched a bit of, he said that that's something that's personal to me. And so who are we to say that he shouldn't be offended by that? You do, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like he's allowed to be offended by that if someone's making fun of something that he's insecure about.
I got you, but then you go around
and then he's also saying let's be clear.
Poke fun at people for their insecurities themselves.
Well, I think.
So where do we draw the line?
Well, now let's keep it real, right? Mm-hmm. I think it's a little. I agree with you, but at the same time, I think it's different when it's like people that you consider friends. He said, "I brought you with my wife and kids." He considered him a friend. Oh, that's a little different. For example, right? If it's a situation where I'm talking, let's say like we're in the gym or something, I say, "Hey man, that nigga shoes whack." Right? I'll random nigga. Like obviously, I'm not gonna make fun of people, but it's a difference when it's like a close friend of yours that you thought was someone that was loyal to you. He said that's what he said. When I brought you with my wife and kids, did you feel this way about me? And he was like, "Oh no, I didn't feel this way." No, you have to have felt this way because you said this after you met them. You've been around my family, so that I completely disagree with that. Like, I'm not jacking that. But even if they weren't friends, if he's sensitive about something and y'all have some type of rapport, I don't think you should make fun of that personally, right? And even if he does it, I don't think that, like, even if Kenyon Martin does it to people, I don't think that means that people should do it to him necessarily. I don't, you know, because that's about your character.
My only thing, I mean, first of all, we're doing this without seeing the video or whatnot. I'm just going this by word of mouth. Also, it's the whole where do you draw the line? It's that saying don't throw stones in a glass house type thing. Like don't poke fun at people or whatnot, and then you get sensitive about something that you're personal with because somebody's making fun of you. Now, I did not know, or I don't know, that this is somebody's friend or considered close to where you invited them with your family and whatnot. Like that changes that adds a little bit of context. But if it was just somebody like a work associate and whatnot, and he's poking fun at him and Kenyon Martin pokes fun at someone else, it kind of is don't throw stones in a glass house for me.
I think that I guess we're pointing out that doesn't really change the fact that this person is wrong though.
No, absolutely. I don't think
the point is that Kenyon Martin has also been wrong in situations. That's fine. We're talking about this situation though. In this situation where they're close friends, coworkers, or whatever, this person was wrong because he was disrespecting another grown man. Like, it doesn't matter. Yes, Kenyon Martin disrespected other people. It doesn't absolve him, but we're not talking about that right now. Point is, this dude was considered a close friend. He disrespected him. Now he's tap dancing about it. So, you know.
So my only question is, could that also just be a symptom of
we got that.
I mean, might as well watch it. Might as well.
It's a double.
I'm not gonna watch the full thing.
Yeah, and I thought the whole thing, but
yeah, it's 7 minutes long.
Do we know exactly what he's calling to do that?
So something recently was brought to my attention, right? Mm-hmm. That one of the people that works here that we see daily, and I brought this person into my home, right? Had this person around my wife, my kids, right? Treat them nothing but respect, right?
Oh shit.
And this is a loyalty situation. I want people to, with their kids, right? Teaching situation. When people tell you be careful who you bring into your inner circle,
Yeah, motherfucker.
be careful who you bring into your home. This is this situation that I'm speaking of right now. Hey, Suge, come here.
Way.
Oh my God.
No way.
You want this?
Huh? No, I don't need the mask.
Yo, Nick Young's
Kill
never
nigga.
serious, bro.
So I need you to do some explaining to me.
He is so
Nick Young's
unserious.
unserious, bro.
No, I don't need a mic. So this video to me.
Yeah, that's the video we talked about.
No, we didn't talk about shit.
Yeah, we did speak about it.
No, you tried to apologize. So
He can't even get a goddamn sitting down with us. That's the Dunner man. So the Dunner man can run the show.
so there's it in here. Let me replay it for her.
Nah.
Talk straight. That's just all we need. He can't even get a goddamn sitting down with us. That's the Dunner man. So the Dunner man can run the show.
So when I brought you into my home, this is how you felt?
So I think we get the gist.
Wow. Bro's fired,
I'm
right?
sorry.
I mean, it looked like so. According to what Bro said, they spoke about it off air, and he thought it was good, but Kenyon clearly was like, "We not good." So he's using this to set an example. That's what he's doing.
Well, that kind of changes things because if they had a conversation about this before, and now it's like
I was
that
yeah,
kind of
they had a conversation.
If we had a whole conversation, if we addressed the issue and then we it's settled, and then you decide like, oh, it's not settled, I'm gonna do this in front of everybody. That's kind of different.
Because now he's doing that for a reason.
you're muted, Ty. You're
Yeah,
muted.
he didn't say it was settled. He said you try to apologize. You trying to apologize doesn't mean we settled anything.
Exactly, but look. So I can see where the other guy's coming from. He said, "Look, you because he clearly confronted him off camera. They had a conversation. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, so if they ever talked about it, then yeah, no.
I don't know
We're
how
doing
to,
this
I don't know how
without
to
context.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce your name. It's a 7-minute video. Give me a timestamp. I'll pull it back up. But
Because but just going off that, like obviously what we just heard, if the dude say, yeah, we try to talk, you try to apologize. Now it obviously like, look, he thought they were at a point where Kenyon Martin was not. So that's just the problem right there. I sounds like Bro's gonna lose his job.
Also, somebody tweeted said, I hope people realize the saying sorry for something doesn't mean everything's okay. Just because you say you're sorry never means you are forgiven. If you say something wrong to someone in public, you should also make your apology as loud as publicly if you're really sorry. Absolutely. Hey man, you keeping it real.
Absolutely.
Because you disrespect me in front of you disrespect me in front of people. You don't get to pull me to the side and apologize. No. Speak up. Say it with your you say it with your chest. You see, because he was saying it with his chest when he was saying, man, that nigga can't talk. He said it loud and proud. Now he all mumbling and looking around, head down. No, hold your head up like when you was disrespecting. Hold your head up again. Man, these niggas is bitches, man.
If I would have said it, I would have said it. Yes, I said that.
Yeah, you get
at least did I feel that way? Did I feel that way when I brought you into my house? Maybe I did. Because at that point, you're trying to embarrass me.
And then my problem is this: how you know he's not. This how you know he's not sorry. This how you know he's not sorry. I watched a little bit of it. Kenyon Martin said something about disrespect, and then he said, "Do you think it's disrespectful?" He said, "Well, I don't think I disrespect you here." He's trying to backtrack, make it seem like he's trying to make. So that's how you know he's not sorry. because he said that I don't feel like I was disrespecting you here. He was because he's trying to make it seem not that bad. I'm like, okay, so now you're not even acknowledging that you're disrespecting him. He's not really sorry. Because if it's not respectful, if it's not disrespectful to you, why'd you apologize then? If it wasn't, you see what I'm saying? This nigga's not sorry. He's just sorry he got caught. Because you can't disrespect someone, and when they call you out and be like, "Well, did you disrespect me?" Like, well, I guess I didn't really. Did I? I didn't really. No. Say yes, I disrespected you, and I shouldn't have done that. That's what he should have said. But he tried to backtrack. Yeah. So the nigga's not actually sorry. So he needs to get called out.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Hey,
it's interesting. That's the most arena I've seen since it's been years since Gilbert Arena.
Someone said Hames Jordan.
Yeah.
Shout out Hames Jordan.
3 minutes, 14 seconds, Riddell. Apparently.
All right.
But I mean, that could also that dude could just be a dick, but also I'm not surprised by the environment that they foster over there.
All right, let's see if we can get more context.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Apologize out the blue. I'm gonna go with this. There's no apology ever that, as an adult, that I will accept for this. I came in here one day over at Gil's house, and you walked up to me and tried to apologize out the blue. I blew you off because I didn't know what you were talking about. That's the situation. Yes or no?
Yes.
So therefore,
about this when I apologize.
because I didn't know what you was talking about, it didn't matter.
I sent you the video.
No, you did not. I didn't see the video. Someone else sent it to me. I didn't see the video until 2 weeks ago. First time ever seeing that. Had I saw it back then, we would have been had this conversation. Do you think not?
That's why I apologize.
But so you apologize because you realize it was some BS. Because you've been in my home around my wife and kids. I fed you.
Okay, we kind of get that. So apparently,
I didn't mean this to be a topic.
That's a weird miscommunication then.
I didn't mean it to be a topic.
You're good.
To be honest, when I first bet this up, I thought I didn't even know we were live.
We've been locked for almost 15.
I know. I noticed that like 15 minutes ago. But when I first was talking about it, I didn't know we were live. And then I literally, oh shoot, we're live.
Well, this was a good time waster until like the guest showed up. So
yeah, I mean, look, okay. To add, the guy, it looked like he said, "I sent you the video." He didn't see it. Bro sat on this for 2 weeks. Could this been handled differently? Sure, but this is how it worked out.
Exposing it on the internet, I'm kind of in that you could have done this. If you could have done it in front of people, but not in front of the internet. That's where I was.
Yeah, maybe. True, maybe.
So now it looks like bro.
And at that point, honestly, at that point, let's just fight. Let's just fight. Get it off your chest, bro. Let's just fight.
You would lose. His ass beat.
Sure, fine.
Also, bro, if you walked up to bro and apologized and he didn't know, like, look, man, I need to own that. They're like, look, I apologize. I need to tell you something. There's this video of me making fun of you and your speech impediment, and I'm here to tell you that I apologize. Because he just apologized and bro walked off and he just thought things were cool and he sat on that for like a month. Like, you know what I mean?
He was preparing for this. He's preparing for this expose.
This really shouldn't even happen this way, but it's over. Bro's fine.
I personally think it's nasty work for me personally from both sides. I think it's nasty.
I agree. Could have been handled better, but this is how it worked out. So now Gil's Arena is now we realize that some of the chaos that Gil's Arena fosters also now happens in the back with the people.
There's been worse situations.
No, I know, I agree, but like it's always been in front of the camera. Now you're bringing a guy from the back in front of the camera. Like it's a reason why. I mean, at least for me, just speaking for myself.
They go low, you go to hell. That's the energy he took. They go low, you go to hell. So I'm with it.
Yeah,
I'm with it. Interesting. All right. Ty, do we have a ETA for Ghost?
No, I'm waiting to hear back.
Okay. Well, we might as well go into the Oscars topic.
Okay.
Unless you have something to say real quick. Right?
No, I'll probably just wait for the end. After watching Arthur versus Dragon, I have thoughts, especially with how that video in particular raised a lot of comments on the YouTube video and eventually the TikTok. But sure, wow, we can have that conversation later.
Okay. All right. All right. So the Oscars happened recently. We got some announcements of winners out here. Some of the people that have won, it seems, are the one battle after another, one best picture for the Oscars. I did watch the movie before we hopped on the pod. This actress, Jessie Buckley, won Best Actress. And of course, last but not least, this man right here, the sixth black actor to win Best Actor at the Oscars, Michael B. Jordan, has also won an Oscar for his performance with the movie Sinners. So those are some of the main awards for anyone who's watched it. Any thoughts about the Oscars?
Did Timothy Charlemagne talk a mess about opera seal Michael B. Jordan winning the thing?
I'll say this. It didn't help. It was already a close race between the two of them. And momentum for Sinners was coming on late anyway. And it just kind of fueled the Timothy hate train. I thought the hate was a little bit overblown. Not that it wasn't justified. There's two things that were true. Hate could be justified because his own mother is a ballet dancer. His own sister does ballet.
Wait, what? Why is he hated again?
He made a comment saying that like no one cares about the old arts like ballet and opera. But this is a funny story.
Is he wrong?
This is a
that's not the context of his statement.
It's not the context of what happened, but because he also gave.
Oh, what's the context? Yeah.
Well, so he said that he doesn't want movies to be like ballet or the opera where they're begging people to come, like they don't show its appreciation or whatnot. That's the context. It's not that he's bashing the opera or the ballet, but it's the reality of that art form. Like Broadway or operas, ballets, they're literally begging people to come see this. Art form is fantastic, it's amazing, but it does not have that mainstream appeal. And what he's saying is that ever since COVID, I would say, this is me, ever since COVID, like movie theaters haven't been to the heights that it once was.
They've been struggling.
And he doesn't want theaters to become begging people to go to the theaters. He doesn't want that. That's the context. He's not bashing ballet or the opera. It's just the context of it, but he was getting killed for it.
But the bandwagon was crazy. Like they made so many shots at him during the Oscars. People in their speeches making shots at him. But here's the thing. Yeah. This is the most we've ever talked about ballet in the opera since Black Swan. All these people doing hoopla, like Doja Cat made like a viral video talking about how disrespectful he was to ballet and opera. Do you know what she just did recently? She just made an apology video saying, you know what? That was a reaction. Because guess what? I don't know anything about ballet or opera. To like 70%, I bet 70% of the people that are on this, he hates ballet opera bandwagon, you can't name me the top five current ballet dancers, or your top five, or your favorite current opera singer. What's the last time you went to a ballet or opera? I went a few years ago. That was the last time I went to one. I went to a ballet. I went to see the Nutcracker like a few years ago.
I think I was in high school the last time I went to one.
Exactly. This is the most we've ever talked about ballet opera in like main media in years, and it's because an actor said something about it. So yeah, the hype is overblown.
But hold on, Lonnie, didn't you say this, that a lot of mainstays in that community are like, we need people to come by?
Exactly.
It is also seen as a more of a
luxury, expensive form of art,
highbrow form of entertainment. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna go watch a ballet when I could go watch something else.
Yeah, it costs a lot more to see it. Like $20 to see a movie, or like $100+ to see a ballet. For like
100?
That's low. It's
100 is low.
Look up a ballet. Look up ballet or opera show right now.
I'm doing it right now because 100 is insane.
I want to see an opera show, but yeah, that's tough.
Like, I mean, aside from Hamlet, not Hamlet, Hamilton, like it really like the art form hasn't been mainstream, and that's what he's saying. Like he wants mainstream to stay mainstream. That's all it was. But
And he's not
he
wrong
got
for saying. He's not wrong
utterly
for saying.
destroyed.
But
Yeah,
Sinners did great during the Oscars. Ryan Coogler won. They won a Best Original Screenplay, which I was very happy that they won. He's definitely put himself in that upper echelon of directors now. People say like, oh, they talk about Tarantino. Tarantino only has 2 Oscars. Ryan Coogler has already made more money than him in the box office, and he's only one behind.
Is that how you determine upper echelon?
No, I'm just saying when we talk about like Christopher Nolan, Tarantino.
You think he's on their level?
He's approached. He's not there yet, but I'm saying like he's 39 years old, and he's not that far behind. He's not that far.
$67. Oh, you can lick the fattest part of my ass. I'm
How
sorry.
much? What?
I'm sorry, but I don't mean any disrespect, but I think Coogler has a little bit ways to go before he gets.
Yeah, he's not there yet. He's not there yet. But I'm just saying, at his age, he has time to like catch up to there.
Is he above Jordan Peele?
Yes.
You know what? I'll say
Really?
yes.
I'll
say yes.
Fruitville Station, Sinners, Creed. Yeah, I think overall,
no movie.
Did he directed all 3 Creed movies?
Yes.
Yeah. And Black Panther.
No movie that Jordan Peele has made has reached the heights of Get Out.
Yeah,
that has captured the zeitgeist that Get Out has.
Yeah, that was his best movie, but also still popping. The third one, what was it? What was it called? I forget.
But let's look at it. He made Black Panther. He made a superhero film that was banging.
Peele doesn't make as much movies. That's it.
But
he's only made like 3 movies.
They have around the same number of movies.
3. No, Peele has like 3. Does he have more than 3? Has he directed more than 3 movies?
Let me check since I'm here.
I know he. Yeah. What's that one with Kiki Palmer and the alien thing?
It's like not Up. It's not Up, but
Don't Look Up or something like that for the third one. I don't remember.
So as a director, he's made 3 movies, but he has more than that. I guess in different roles.
Yeah, so I mean, if you want to put Coogler above him because of like
him was
amount, sure. Well, he barely had anything to do with him, apparently. So
wasn't he a producer?
I don't know how much I could blame Peele for that.
Wasn't he a producer on that film?
That's what I heard. Apparently, he didn't have a lot to do with it.
I mean, even then, I think there are multiple Ryan Coogler movies I'd watch before I watched Get Out, which is his best film.
Really?
Yeah, but he was also one of the main producers.
I don't know about that.
Fruitville Station, Space Jam, Judas and the Black.
I've never seen Fruitville Station, so I have no idea.
Go watch it. It's great.
It's one of the. It's one of the.
It's good. It's good.
It's good. It's good.
But I mean, I'm just saying
he's not there yet. He's not there yet. He's not there yet.
I just want to say Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill 1 and 2, Inglourious Basterds, Django, Reservoir Dogs, Once Upon a Time.
Not there yet. He's not there yet.
Hateful Eight. Like let's pump the brakes first of all.
Yeah, he can be like tier.
Don't like him.
3.
But
he's not tier 1 yet. He's not tier 1, but I think he's solidified at least tier 2.
Is Tarantino tier 1?
Yes.
Yes.
What's the guy that made Birds? You know what I'm talking about?
Isn't
Birds?
Is that Spielberg? No.
No. Oh man, I forget. He's the really big dude.
Old horror movie.
Oh, you guys are insane. Guess how much it costs to go to a ballet in LA?
Hitchcock. That's who he's. Hitchcock.
Alfred
Alfred Hitchcock. It's considered like top tier.
That's
and then who's the person who made The Shining? Is that
Wasn't that
man?
no? I'm terrible with names, but yeah.
It's been a while since I looked this up. Oh, the point is,
Kubrick.
Coogler has a lot of success, but like to put him on Tarantino levels, kind of.
I literally just said 3 times he's not there yet, but I'm saying he's.
I know.
To be like that to be that next big director, because he's still young enough. Because we're talking about like how many movies did Tarantino have when he was 40?
I'll check.
That's like a trivia question. I have no idea.
Since I'm here.
Let's say like he's mad young and like this successful already. Like he has a good base start to be that next generation
Kubrick. Yeah, Gary Kubrick. Sorry. That's another elite director.
But someone said in the comments that they wanted Sinners to win one battle after another.
He had 3 movies, Lonnie.
3 movies. Okay, so 3 movies. Ryan Coogler right now is at like 5 or 6. Like he got time. He got time to catch up. That's all I'm saying. But
was Michael B. Jordan in Fruitville?
Yeah, that was like one of his first like really movies.
Do we think
that was the first time they worked together, right? Was that movie?
Has he done any movies without Michael B. Jordan?
Yes.
All right, let me pull up his discography since
we got Black Panther, Fruitville, Creed 1, 2, and 3, Sinners.
He is tied to Judas and the Black Messiah.
He directed that movie?
Yes.
That was a really good movie. I'm not gonna lie.
It is insane how many Ryan Coogler movies, how many.
And the new Space Jam movie.
Okay, I don't know if we want to brag about that movie.
But who had high expectations for that movie?
The LeBron fans. Wait,
to say LeBron fans. No, but a lot of people, of course, of the Black community, they're mad about Sinners not winning Best Picture. This kind of reminds me of a few years ago when Spider-Man lost Best Game or whatever to Baldur's Gate, and it's like this. Like, yeah, Spider-Man was just more popular, but Baldur's Gate was a generational game and it was just better, in my opinion. One Battle After Another is like probably one of the best films of the past 5 years. Like there's Oppenheimer, Dune 2, One Battle After Another is in that top 5. Sinners is probably in the top 10, but it's not in the top 5. That's just the kind of difference
just
they
better
are.
Comp. It's just going up against a better comp.
Yeah,
that's okay.
And One Battle After Another had a historic run. I think it gathered some of the most awards ever across the board, not just with Oscars, but with SAG, critics, everything. It racked up everything. So, and also Tiana Taylor. My God. But yeah, it was just
Tiana Taylor's on a run. She is on a run in this acting game right now.
So
interesting. Yeah, I think One Battle After Another is clearly better than Sinners. I do think it does get a huge boost considering our current political climate, like clearly, when talking about immigration, and then they brought up a fascist government. So it's like we know exactly what's going on and what it's trying to relate to in the modern day society. I do think a movie like that, I do think they toe the line well enough for me to not go like you're potentially inspiring the wrong people, because you do make a very clear duality between the people who do revolutionize and basically are domestic terrorists that get in trouble for it and do terrible things and are considered bad people in this movie, versus the guy that wanted to back out and try to save his daughter, which was a really good ongoing plot until they meet at the end. However, at the very end, I do think what they should have done is made it very clear that what the daughter's doing is going to be completely different from what her mother did, because they didn't really explicitly state that. They just said, you're going to be better than me. And then she went out to a protest or whatever. So we don't exactly know how she's going to be better. And that kind of leaves things up in the air. And I don't like that. I just think that when we're in such a tumultuous political period, you can't allow certain things up for interpretation.
I'll say this. This movie has been written for like they've been working on this film for like 15 years. So
really,
yeah, they've been putting a lot of work into it, and they did casting for like I think 5+. This is also like a lot of actors. I think Jennifer Lawrence said like in an interview with Leonardo DiCaprio, this is some of his best acting, if not his best performance. It's like his most out of his comfort zone, his like rawest performance of his career. Like
That's saying something because
does
Django, that boy said the N word with the utmost confidence in Django.
Like you really get to see another side of Leonardo's like acting, and also, like I said, like this propelled Tiana Taylor's career. They also found a new star in Chase Infinity. She already has like a movies lined up, a TV show.
Is that the young girl?
Out. Huh? Yeah, the daughter.
Is it the girl?
Yeah, she has a TV show on Hulu coming out in a few weeks. Movies lined up. She's taken off, and Sean Penn. Like the guy that won supporting actor but didn't show up. Do you know where he was, Riddell?
Is that the captain?
Yeah, the general.
Okay.
Yeah, do you know where he was?
No.
He's in Ukraine doing humanitarian work. That's why he doesn't he's always in Ukraine doing work over there, trying to help people over there. That's why he doesn't show up to any of these awards. But he's like he has an underrated like Hall of Fame type career because this is like his third Oscar win. And
yep.
Yeah, he's like that.
That's his third Oscar win. I'm not locked in, but the dude killed his role. I'm be honest.
But I think the most important topic I think to talk about with One Battle Other is Tiana Taylor because she's getting a lot of misguided hate, especially from the Black community, which I think is really unwarranted. And I think we talked about this with King Lion about like how sometimes we're stuck, like sometimes our community is stuck in certain areas and certain roles. And like she's getting a lot of negative comments about how her character was, and like people are saying like, oh, she fetishized Black women to white men, and like how she like put a stain on Black women. And the director said it perfectly. Like she played a flawed character. Like her character went through postpartum. She was a revolutionary who literally like drank her own Kool-Aid. So it started becoming about the revolution. And it wasn't about like, oh, what can the revolution do for everybody else? And it was, I am the revolution. The revolution doesn't work without me. And so, and you get to see that throughout her process with Leo, like towards the end, she's just like, yo, this is about me. This is about the mission. This is about me. And
it goes further than that, considering what she did. I'm not going to spoil it, but what she did was foul. Like absolutely foul.
Exactly. And so like you see someone like fall from grace, and that's like the point of the character. Like you don't have to like Tiana Taylor like went outside a normal, I guess, a Black actress, and people, I guess that made some people uncomfortable, but that's called growth, in my opinion. That's called growth. That's called someone took a chance on her to do something different, and she cooked. She got nominated for Best Supporting Actress. She didn't win it, but she was nominated. So yeah, I think that she's getting a lot of unnecessary hate, like a lot from that, and it's really unfortunate because she did a fantastic job.
That's so crazy. She was necessary for the movie. Absolutely.
I hope we can ditch this. We got to be able as a community to see actors that look like us play different roles. Like we can't. You should be tired of getting cast in the same roles all the time. We can do something new. What's wrong with that? Because then I don't want to hear like, how come we always get cast in the same role? Then I want to hear that. Then, if you got a problem with somebody reaching out and doing something new, and what's the point? We'll never grow as a community in the acting world if we're not allowed to try anything new.
And even despite her flaws, she is arguably the most powerful character in the movie. Her leadership, the way she commands every scene, she's like the strongest willed character in the entire movie. So I don't know why you wouldn't appreciate. Of course, what she does is bad, but you should also appreciate what she provides for the movie overall, because that sets the tone for all the other characters. Legit. She sets the tone for the captain, the father, and her daughter moving forward. So I don't get that.
What did you rate the movie out of 10, Riddell, since you just saw it?
I was just about to ask.
out of 10, I would give it a solid like 8.5 personally. I do have to docket a few things because I do think certain things about the way things kind of go in terms of like, it's fortunate that what's Leo's character's name? The father. I'm just calling him the father. It's fortunate that the father met like the perfect guy to help the entire movie. That one dude, the Bob just
Sensei.
was perfectly. Sensei had everything figured out for him, and I'm like, bro, you are one lucky effort because you would have failed so many times. It's enjoyable, but
the king of nonchalance.
It made things easygoing. So that's probably one thing that I'm like, okay, and then yeah, I think overall, I do think certain messages is like our give or take in terms of like my perception of that in our current climate. But the movie was great overall.
Oh yeah,
I'll ask this before. Go ahead, Lon.
No, I was reacting to the comment that you did. People were complaining that Tiana was being too excited at the Oscars, like how she was like,
really?
How she grabbed the director when like they won Best Picture, and like when she lost Best Supporting Actress, but she stood up and started clapping for who won. But people were complaining about that she was too excited, too happy, like.
Oh my god! Oh, one thing I will say at the very beginning of the movie, the whole thing about get it up. I'm like, why? That scene, I was like, why are we doing this right now? I didn't understand that scene at all. But other than that,
it's a power move. It's a power move.
They did it for the plot, man. For the plot.
I didn't know that was a power move. I didn't know that's what you do when you're trying to overpower a man. You know, get it up.
That's exactly what girls try to do.
Hey, it hasn't happened to me, so. That's never happened to me.
Well, I'd say, Santo, if I could lean back in this chair, I would, bro.
I did want to ask before we transition, which movie did you guys enjoy the most out of movies that were up for Best Picture? Not what you think is best, what you enjoyed the most.
I'll give you a quick rundown. The movie I liked the least, actually, The Secret Agent. I didn't like it at all, really.
Trash.
Not that it's a good movie, but that shit bored me, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I loved Begonia, Emma Stone. Emma Stone. Yeah, Emma Stone. Killed it with Begonia. Random. I don't know if you ever saw it, even though I kept on telling you if I could see it. That shit was peak. F1 was good. Hamnet, Santo. I don't remember the last time I cried watching a movie, and I still don't even understand why I cried watching Hamnet. It was one of the best performances I've ever seen. The actress that won, what's her name? Jessica Buckley. She had the best acting performance of the year, period. One of the best female acting performances I've ever seen. It was ridiculously raw. It was real, and it was so beautiful. I literally cried. I didn't even know why I was crying, but I cried for a good like 5 minutes towards the end of the movie. And yeah, I don't know if I could ever watch it again. That shit was powerful. But yeah, then Sinners was Sinners. But am I forgetting the movie? One About Another, I think, was the best. Sinners. Frankenstein was peak. I think that covers all of them. Am I forgetting one?
Someone said F1.
F1 was good. Unfortunately, it's one of those good movies, but this is like the movies this year for Best Picture were just so strong. It's like, it low-key didn't belong, in my opinion. There are movies that got snubbed that would have put it before F1.
Yeah.
So
I
think
think
at least 4 or 5 movies I thought could have made it before F1. But F1 was still a great movie.
I think One Battle After Another is clearly better, but because of my perception of current political society, it's hard to enjoy a movie like that, considering our current climate. So I would say I enjoyed Sinners more.
Interesting. I really thought you would have said One Battle After Another.
It's just like there's concern watching that movie and what I hear for certain people in our current landscape.
I guess I'll say Sinners. But the best movie of the 2020s is still Puss in Boots: Last Wish. That's still the best movie of the 2020s, man. And I'll die on that hill. That's the best movie of the 2020s, boy. That's not peak fiction.
Wait, what movie you say?
Puss in Boots: Last Wish. That's still the best movie of the decade.
That movie is peak fiction. I'll be honest.
It's still the best movie of the decade. Still the best movie. The writing is actually peak fiction.
Is it the best Shrek-related movie? Is it the best Shrek universe movie?
Maybe that and Shrek 1, probably. Those are the top two.
Which reminds
me, it's for different. It's for different reasons though, because I think the story writing in Last Wish is better than Shrek 1.
And the villain is way better.
Way better.
I forgot one of the best picture movies, Sentimental Value. If you have mommy or daddy issues, watch Sentimental Value. It will help you.
Good, bro.
Hey, listen, man. I was saying every time I go to see a movie, like, I hope it's better. I hope it's better than Puss in Boots, and it never is. You know,
that's an interesting bar. You know,
listen, Puss in Boots in that movie, amazing character arc. All the characters were amazing. Thematically, about the value of life, beautiful. Antagonists represent that, beautiful. Great movie.
Well, they're about to come out with another Shrek movie, so we'll see.
Yeah, Shrek. Yeah, like Shrek's been in it caused a little stir in like the dating conversation because a lot of people were like, "You saw how Shrek 1, Fiona had to change herself into being an ogre," and
I don't lie, bro.
And I'm like, all right, bro.
That's
we didn't watch the movie.
The nasty part about that is that people pretend that she wasn't an ogre before she met Shrek. Like, I was like, she was an ogre before that part of her character arc was accepting who she was. Because the thing about it is that when she met Shrek, she was doing the ogre thing. This is the foreshadowing, right? When she liked the nasty food that Shrek liked. She was gross like him. That foreshadowed that she was actually an ogre. That's the whole point.
And also,
the point.
Shrek is an ogre. So all those people said you have to accept Fiona being an ogre. Are you guys accepting the guys that are ogres? Are you accepting those ogre guys? I don't know.
No. That's what they're saying, that she had to sacrifice her beauty to be an ogre with Shrek. That's what that conversation was.
No.
And I'm like, no.
You didn't watch the movie.
She was an ogre before she met Shrek. That was the point. Is that she was putting on a facade. That's when she got around someone that accepted her. She was acting, gross.
So how is this related to the dating scene?
Because they're saying,
people are saying that when you date, man, you have to like bring yourself down to their level. So it was
like, it's like, what are we doing there?
No, she was just being herself.
The thing that pissed me off the most though, when they was calling Shrek broke. Shrek got his own crib. He got land.
He's just nasty, but she's nasty too. She's nasty too. Literally, he literally grabbed some.
We're kind of gassing his land.
And got some webs on it and ate it like a corn dog, and she ate it too. She thought it was good because she's older as well. Like she's just as nasty as him. I don't know why they're acting like she was not nasty. She was nasty. And that's and he accepted her for it, and that's the whole point of the movie.
And also, people forget it was in the next movie. He was legit willing to turn human for her. So like, it's just like they picked and misrepresented the point of Shrek. So I'm like, we then stop talking about it because you didn't watch the movie. I'm not even that big of a Shrek fan, and I'm still like, come on now, come on.
Listen, all that we all brought that up is that we all taking Puss in Boots over Sinners. Facts, all of us, all five.
No, you're correct. I agree. Lonnie, did you have any things you want to bring to the table before we move on to the next topic?
Just a movie recommendation, because the director for this movie got in trouble with the Oscar people and all that because I guess he worked during the strike or whatever. But it was the second best movie of the year, in my opinion, and No Other Choice. But it didn't get any nominations because he's basically blacklisted. But yeah, No Other Choice.
So because he worked during the strike, the Oscar people were like, yeah, we're not gonna give this guy any love.
Basically.
Why would the Oscar people be mad? Yeah, I don't.
Probably like SAG-AFTRA, when they were doing that, when they were doing that stuff, and he's like,
he with us or whatever, quote unquote. So he's getting punished for it. But
that's a shame.
Based.
That is a shame.
Trash.
The bad guy in Squid Games, he's the main actor in the movie.
Oh, I think I might have seen a clip of this on Instagram. Then
Yeah,
that dude's a good actor.
I think basically the premise is he's trying to get a job.
Yeah,
and
I see the clip of this.
But there's such tough competition, so he low-key starts killing everybody else that applied for the job.
Yeah, what?
I saw the clip and I was like, I need to find this movie because it's just it's crazy enough that it works.
But it's good, Riddell. Like it really tackles like kind of like One Ballot Another, like the climate that we're in right now and like how people are struggling for work. It's like take care of their families. So it's like how far are you willing to go to like feed your family basically, and like the struggles behind that. So then
fair
enough.
While
he's doing that, like you also get to like see other people are going to like they're applying for this job because like they're different struggles in life. So that's a great film.
Fair enough. Any other Oscar related things before we move on? All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so the main topic is basically we're gonna give out some anime recommendations. How we're going to do this is we are going to first name the 5 anime that are the 5 go-to anime recommendations that we think every single person should watch, especially the casuals. This is a list for first-time anime fans, casuals. It's like these are the 5 anime, watch them. And then we're going to do a second tier of anime. And the second tier of anime is anime that's related to the first recommendation, so they can they can go from that anime to something that's closely tied but a little bit more underrated. And then we'll go to a third tier, same principle. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, first anime recommendation. What should we put here?
Attack on Titan.
Yep.
Attack on Titan.
Demon Slayer first, and then Attack on Titan.
Listen, man. Every time I put an anime,
well, we could put both if we agree with both.
Every time I put an anime fail, a newcomer onto Attack on Titan, it got them hooked every single time. Never failed.
That's how I hooked Char.
Never failed.
Attack on Titan.
All right. Randy, you agree with Attack on Titan?
Yeah, it's fine.
Attack on Titan. The go.
I got another one up there, and I'm not saying it's the last, but Erased. Right?
The anime is not good.
Really? Well, I'm saying a
good.
lot of casual watchers like Erased. Erased, I liked it.
I liked Erased.
Yeah, I'm saying niggas like Erased.
Never watched
Erased
it.
Is
just like
great.
The ending spoiled.
The manga's great.
What are you talking about?
What are you niggas on, bro?
So, Ty, we on the same page, Ty. We on the same page. Erased is great.
So
it is. It's great.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a psychological thriller. It gets niggas, you know what I'm saying?
And it's short. And it's short.
It's 12 episodes. Yeah, exactly.
I just don't know if I would recommend it.
I don't personally recommend it, but it's great.
The only thing I know about the anime is the ending, and I heard that a lot of people don't like the ending. I know the premise. I know what it's about, but
the ending is not the best part of the anime. It's not. It's tough.
But a top 5, one of the 5? I don't know.
No, it's not tough. I'm just throwing names out.
Oh, low-key Demon Slayer makes sense to me.
Demon Slayer is perfect. It gives you a little bit of everything, and it's a great way to get somebody hooked in. But are we not adding on to levels from Attack on Titan? Are we not
after
doing
we
that
finish the first row? Okay, and then we'll do the second.
I think Demon Slayer is it's literally perfect. You get great fights. You get pretty good moments for what it is in terms of character moments. You have a lovable, fun character in what's his name? Not Zenitsu, but the other guy.
Inosuke.
Thank you, Inosuke. I always forget his name. I always want to call him Boarhead for some reason.
Don't do that. That's my goat. Don't do that.
Yeah, Inosuke. I think obviously Muzan is something different, but most of the villains you get are actually pretty good, in my opinion. Backstory and also the story looks great too. So I think it's also great. And also when you're done with the anime, you get to watch some movies too. So you got to get the whole package with it. I think.
I got 2 more recommendations for this list. This works on girls love these 2. They love Haikyuu and they love Hunter. I don't know what it is about Hunter that women love. They love, bro.
They love
every woman I meet that watch that become their favorite anime. They love Hunter
because Hisoka.
Well, no, but
okay.
Well, no.
You think women are watching that because of Hisoka?
Yes, I do. I think women are watching the anime because of Hisoka.
I know what you are.
I know what you mean, but no, but they love Hunter and they love Haikyuu. I love those 2 series too.
Do we agree on Demon Slayer first? I do think Demon Slayer is a good shout. Obviously, it's a spectacle because of the animation and production, as well as the first episode is one of the better episodes to hook fans that exists. I think Demon Slayer's first episode is actually amazing, with Tanjiro leaving, coming back, everything with his family, and that emotional moment with him, his sister, and Giyu. I think it's fantastic. I'm cool with Demon Slayer, especially in this modern era.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I wouldn't call it perfect, but I'm fine with it.
You cool with Santo Demon Slayer, or are you pushing back?
So this is for like the peak, like the top 5
anime we would recommend to first time fans. Yeah,
like before we recommend any other anime, we're putting Demon Slayer up there.
No, I mean there's still some I would say before Demon Slayer, if that's what you're asking, Santo. There's still like I would say
the thing about it is that Demon Slayer started a wave of new anime fans. Like it's a proven fact that it is one of the best starters. Like it's not even like an opinion. Like
we're not saying it's the best. We're just saying somebody's brand.
No, I'm asking the criteria of the list that we're doing. Like we're doing 5 for like the top 5 anime that we would recommend.
Yeah, specifically for casuals, first time fans. Yeah, not in general.
Because personally, I would say Demon Slayer would have to wait a little bit because I think there's other animes that I would recommend. I'm with you on Hunter though. I think Hunter is perfect for a casual.
How many episodes?
Hunter 2011. I do think it's good. How many episodes is?
How many episodes is Hunter?
Yeah, it does have really good arcs, like the intro, prologue.
148.
148. That's not terrible. That's not terrible for a fan. There's some really good arcs. York New, Greed Island.
How many for Attack on Titan again? Like 112 or something like that, right?
I have no idea how many episodes there are.
You can Google.
I'm checking right now. I was just asking a question.
So can you?
I Googled the first one.
94 episodes.
That's not bad. 94 is a solid number. And I think Full Metal's at like 60 something, right?
Oh, that was the one I'm also putting up there. Like I'm putting Full Metal up in that top tier list.
Yeah, I think FMA Brotherhood has to make it, I'll be honest.
And that was my only reason to push back on Demon Slayer. I think it's great for a casual fan. I just think that before we just like lock it in there, I think there's others that would come a little.
The way I looked at it is, for instance, I use some of my family. Some of my family don't watch anime, right? Like, and I'm not talking like older people. Some people my age are a little young, like some of my cousins. If I recommended Attack on Titan to them, it'd freak them out. Like whether or not it's not just like the story itself, it's the political intrigue, things like that. That it really like. I'm just trying to have something like watch this. You're gonna be cool, and you're gonna go. And I think Demon Slayer, you can just kind of watch it. Sometimes you can turn your brain off because there's not that much going on with Attack on Titan. You have to pay attention, and I already know. Like, there's one cousin in particular. I'm gonna work up to him getting to Attack on Titan. I think if you just want to go particularly, I guess, kind of safe, you can never go wrong with Demon Slayer. Attack on Titan will mess with certain people, especially once they get to the end and whatever people think about that, or even like Full Metal too. Like I just think kind of Demon Slayer is kind of like the best of everything. It's not perfect. We all know it's not perfect, but you can recommend it to like, not saying the old lady, but like the mom up the block, or you can recommend it to the kid in high school. You can recommend it to your boy that you play basketball with. Like, I just think Demon Slayer kind of fixes all those so it can appeal to the most people more than I think a lot of anime do. That's just how I look at it. It's a very safe option, and there's nothing wrong with that. Because then from there, I every time I've recommended Demon Slayer to somebody, I've always gone like, okay, if you like Demon Slayer, here's Full Metal or Attack on Titan after that. And then from there, they're just like, oh, because then also they're like, oh, that was pretty cool. Then they get to Full Metal and Attack on Titan. They're like, oh my God, this was amazing. You tell me, like, and you just watch some of the best that's ever been made. But I gave you a nice little intro, and then now you're watching Peak. And it's just going off what I've recommended to people.
Okay. Well, for now, let's pin Demon. Do we all agree with FMA Brotherhood?
Sure, I do.
Mm-hmm.
I also do.
Okay.
Yeah.
FMAB. And then there is a petition for Hunter x Hunter 2011.
I'd say yeah.
I say Hunter before Demon Slayer.
This is the problem. Are we leaving are we just doing all shonens, or are we leaving a space for somebody else?
No, you would do any anime.
Yeah.
But we could do any anime.
Because after Hunter, I'm gonna nominate Death Note. That's a saying.
I think Death Note has to make it. I'm pretty stubborn on Death Note making it. I think it's one of the best anime to show a casual, like, period.
I'm fine with that.
I agree.
It's going to be all shonen, Leroy.
Well, what you're not saying this without naming anything. Like, so what do you want to name?
I'd nominate Toradora. I'd nominate Horimiya. I'd probably nominate Rascal, Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. And I'd nominate those three before, but me personally, because I like Slice Life more, I nominate those three before I nominate Hunter. Especially for somebody because mind you, I don't recommend Slice of Life to people all the time, but if somebody's like, oh, how does anime handle romance, or how does somebody who I know who would like romance, I'd recommend those before I recommend Hunter. Like I said, we all like action more than Slice of Life, so I'm not going to recommend a Slice of Life to everybody.
So that answers your question right there.
but then if that's why I asked if this is all going to be all shonen or not, because that's what it's going to end up being.
Death Note,
that's a shame.
Death Note is up there. Death Note is not a shonen.
You know what I meant. Like, okay, seinen, but you understand what I mean. Like, we're going for a particular style here. We're not like Toradora is something that y'all are not going to recommend to people.
Like, yeah, I think you're just contextualizing it to the style. I'm convinced that I'm doing it based off the story.
And
what are the best stories to present? Just because like something's the best romance story doesn't mean it's a better story than something else. I'm going off a story.
I get it, and I like Toradora story more than I like Hunter's story.
But you're also realize that Slice of Life is niche, right?
Well, why? Okay, but that's not going to stop me from recommending it to somebody. If somebody,
I understand, but no, I'm not saying that. That's what I'm saying. Please understand what I'm saying. That the genre of Slice of Life is niche.
I understand that.
The mere fact, I got you. So the name of this list is the 5 anime that you would recommend to a casual fan. I am not giving a casual fan brand new something niche.
I agree.
I'm outvoted because I think just because it's niche, if it's a great story, I'm gonna recommend it to them. I've recommended Toradora to people who only love people like Gerald only love action shit, and they loved it.
But Random, your retort
That's
to
your
it
opinion,
is
Lonnie. My opinion is I like Toradora more than Hunter.
I got you. I got what you're saying, Random. But your response to my statement was, I'm going to recommend a great story. Nobody's saying that these slice of lives are not great stories. But let's keep it a bean. A lot of slice of lives do not attract the casual audience because it's a niche genre.
That I'm just gonna lay out because I'm gonna recommend some slice of lives on here, and they're not gonna make because so then there's no I'm just gonna lay out on this because my recommendations are not gonna make the list. So I'm gonna lay it out on this because we're just gonna recommend just different versions of the same story to people. That's what we're gonna do.
How are we doing that? We named 3 anime so far. Like what we doing?
Or Lonnie. The majority of this list is going to be shonen, and then some CNN in there, and that's it. I don't think that's fair for casual because how are we just gonna? Never mind. So I'm just gonna lay out on this. I'm gonna be outvoted with every, at least the way I'm looking at it, I'm gonna be outvoted with every single other than shonen or more male things anime that I recommend. I'm going to be outvoted with damn near all of them.
Random.
So I'm just going to be quiet.
Okay, I got you. Random. I'll say this in terms of, let's say, music. In terms of music, somebody that has never heard hip hop before, and they're saying, "Hey, recommend me a hip hop artist." I am going to give you mainstream artists before I give you the backpack rappers. That's just the reality of it.
But Colin, if you're gonna call Toradora especially a background rapper, I disagree with you.
It's niche. The genre is niche.
Just because the genre is niche, just because a genre is niche does not mean something cannot transcend it. Toradora is one of the best stories ever written, genre or not.
I got you. Random. I'm a sports anime fan. Ace of Diamond to me is the greatest sports anime of all time. I'm never recommending that off rip to somebody that has never watched anime because I understand the genre is niche. I like Your Lie in April is in my top 10.
Okay, so
I am not recommending that.
So how about this? When you're getting ready to recommend it to somebody, you're like, "Do you like sports?" "Yeah, I like sports." Here's Ace of Diamond. That's what I do every time I recommend Toradora. Are you okay with love? Do you like watching love stories? Yeah, okay, watch Toradora. Boom.
Sure, but that's
simple.
But look at it this way. You're adding caveats to that because now you're asking specific questions, right? But if somebody says, "Hey, I just want an anime to watch," what do you recommend?
I said Demon Slayer.
You don't ask any questions. They're asking you, "Hey, I'm new to anime. I haven't watched an anime. What's an anime that you would recommend I watch?" Just the name of the anime. Go.
And you just said Demon Slayer.
And now once again,
it came out of your mouth. It wasn't Toradora.
In all the different times I have recommended an anime to somebody, it has either been Demon Slayer or Toradora. I flipped. So it's not even just a shonen thing. I just think it's a really good story. Here, watch Toradora. That's how I've done it. I like you guys. Like I said, I've never recommended Attack on Titan for somebody's first anime ever. So Demon Slayer or Toradora. Demon Slayer.
Neither have I personally.
It's worked every time.
I'm on the other side of the fence when it comes to Ty and Lonnie because they recommend Attack on Titan all the time. I personally don't, but the one that I always go to is Death Note.
I think Death Note's like Riddell said should be on. Like, there's no way Death Note's not tier 1.
And that's why
I think Death Note is the grandpappy of starter anime. I think Death Note is one.
Toradora is awesome. I'm not recommending Toradora before I recommend Death Note. I'm just not.
That's why I said I'm just going to lay out because my recommendations in particular, they're not going to make the list.
Exactly. They're particular. That like we're talking about casuals and like the general sense. We're not talking about like particular topics. We're talking about.
I said my particular pertaining to me. These aren't just like I recommend a whole bunch of different things to people though.
You're literally saying it yourself. Like you're recommending things that you like, not like with the casual. Like what you're doing.
You literally. Okay, so we don't. So when we recommend anime to people, we don't recommend anime that we like.
What's my favorite anime? I don't recommend Tokyo Ghoul.
But okay, so you hold on, Lonnie. When you recommend an anime to somebody, do you recommend them an anime that you don't like?
I like anime.
Lonnie, answer the question. When you recommend an anime to somebody, do you recommend an anime that you personally do not like?
What's an anime? What's an anime that I don't like?
Lonnie, it's a yes or no answer.
Because I can't really think of a lot of anime that I realize I just don't like it.
Lonnie,
I'll say this: when somebody asks me for a slice of life, I do recommend Love Is War, and I think, and you guys, it's documented. I think that thing is mid.
Then recommend something that you like. Recommend Your Lie in April. Why do you recommend something you don't like?
The greatest anime of all time. I like Attack on Titan. I don't get what you're saying. Like,
Lonnie,
I'm objective with what I recommend. I don't have Demon Slayer as high as you do, but I still recommend Demon Slayer before I recommend a lot of anime that I think
Lonnie, let me ask you a question. So if somebody asked you,
exactly, I love Academy of Misfit Kings. I'm not recommending that to people.
Lonnie, let me ask you a question. When you're about to recommend an anime to somebody, would you ever recommend them the beginning after the end anime?
No, why would I do that?
Why would you not recommend the beginning after
the end
anime? Exactly.
Because it doesn't work.
So what do you
doesn't work for the
because you don't like
What's his point? What's his point? You recommend a bad anime to somebody? No, I wouldn't recommend a bad anime to somebody.
Lonnie, chill out and just get what I'm trying to tell you. You attacked my point that things that I like. Every time we recommend an anime to somebody, you should. I guess for me personally, I just thought everybody else did it. You recommend them anime that you like. So there's a reason why you wouldn't recommend freaking the beginning after the end anime because you don't like the anime, but you'd recommend Attack on Titan because you like the anime. This is very simple. I don't understand how this is hard for you to understand.
I think is this. The reason I would recommend a mainstream anime before I recommend something that's niche, because the appeal of it being liked or renowned by the masses will encourage someone to keep going, to be part of that conversation. A lot of these niche animes, we don't really talk about it, so it's more of like a solo type thing.
Also,
like if
let's get into it, bro. Usually the mainstream stuff are better stories. That's just usually how it is,
and that's fine.
That's just a side comment. I feel like people think that things making mainstream is a problem. Usually things are mainstream for a reason, because they appeal to large amounts of people, and 9 times out of 10 they're better stories.
That's not attacking random before you go there.
It's not attacking.
He's not attacking anything regarding what Toradora is, or it's not great stories being niche or whatnot.
This is just a side comment. It's not about random.
Let me shout out this chat real quick. Shout out Sauce, continuing being a member for 22 months. If you don't know, you can become a member on our YouTube channel, Shikai tier, Bankai tier, and just support what we got going on over here. And he says, I'm recommending Demon Slayer, but I think it's mid.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is a thing across like mediums too. Like now, the only time I would specify recommendation, like for example, if someone, I usually ask people what genre they like, and a lot of people like mystery thrillers, and that's why I always go to AOT. People love mystery thriller, so that's why I usually go to that. But mainstream stuff is mainstream because it's usually the best, bro. Some people have that pseudo intellectual hat on, like, oh, you guys want to talk about mainstream, nigga, because it's usually the best stuff. And that's in every field.
Or at the very least, that there are things that exist that you have a better chance of hooking them on because it's so well liked universally. Like if you're recommending a candy bar, you're probably going to pick the candy bar that everybody likes, so you don't give them something that more than likely they don't like. So sometimes it's okay to be the generic thing that is super popular. That's fine. But the goal for anime recommendations is to get people hooked on anime. So we want to increase our chance of giving them an anime that they will
like. Let's think about this for a second. Right, when Random said Demon Slayer, people will say, "Oh, that's basic, nigga." Anime became big part of animes being mainstream in the West is because of Demon Slayer and JJK, mainly Demon Slayer. So if it was a large reason for the boom in the West, why would it be weird to recommend a Westerner this series that it made anime popular in the West? Because it's basic, because it's mainstream, because it's shonen. Let's be for real.
No, my
that's not you, Rand. That's not you, Rand. That's not you, Rand.
No, I got you. That's why I said I'm gonna lay out, because I guess the anime that I recommend to people is just not the anime that other people do.
Like what you recommend? I stepped away for a second. I
good.
don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, but I just think they're good. That's I use Toradora as an example. I just think it's good. Like, I'm just gonna give you a good anime to watch.
Especially it could be good. We're just picking like the top 5.
But you know what though?
That's why I said I'm gonna lay out on this, because I'm just not gonna while I like the anime you guys are gonna present, like, I just wouldn't agree that that's what the anime that I would.
But you know what though, Randall?
I would recommend.
Here's something I do think that romance anime should be on here, because romance is one of the most popular genres across fiction.
I agree.
People love romance, so I think there should be a romance anime for sure.
I agree, but I'm not putting that in front of Hunter x Hunter. I'm just not.
Well, I mean, I'm not. I'm just saying it should be a romance anime. I think whatever the best romance anime y'all think it is, I think it should be there, because people love. So
sure, I do think we could be more creative for like tier 2 and tier 3, and get a little bit more niche with it. And I do think there are derivatives from the popular anime that can encapsulate a more centered genre, possibly. With that said, I vouch for Death Note. Do we all agree with that, though?
What do?
How about I vouch to get your vouch?
I'm gonna assume that's a vouch for my vouch, which I appreciate that vouch. So, all right.
Low key, this is a side note. I feel like a lot of Game of Thrones fans like Vinland Saga. At least the ones I've encountered. So I put them on the Vinland Saga.
That's a tough one, because obviously I think Vinland Saga is one of the greatest, period, because of what I've read in the manga. There's a lot of people who like turn on Vinland Saga after season 1 for superficial reasons. But definitely, you didn't hear the people go like, "Oh, yo, what happened to the action?" You didn't.
I have a lot to you, bro. Is that just one of those things where it's a loud minority?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like come on, like the viewership was still great. Manga sales around the time were still great. I think that's just a loud minority. I don't think that's real. That's not real. By the way.
It was really the low vibration people. Like,
there's
not a lot of violence. Where's the fighting?
By the way, young Thorfinn, bro, is peak Greyjoy energy right there. Peak Greyjoy energy.
I feel like certain narratives be like. I feel like for narratives be like not real.
He'd be amazing as
people tapping out of Vinland Saga season 2. Like, there's nothing.
Theon sucks.
There's no statistic to prove that. There's just people. I think that's just a loud minority. So I would recommend Vinland Saga.
My only pushback to this, and this is just because my criteria type thing, when I recommend an anime to somebody for the first time, I try to give an anime that is done, that the story is completed. That's just me. Does that play a factor in what you guys recommend?
Yes.
It depends on the person.
I kind of agree.
To me, it depends on the person, because one thing that a lot of people like is when you recommend them something and now y'all can experience the new stuff together. So, for example, right, I put one of my friends onto Invincible, and she, it was only when season 1 was out, and now we watch it together. We talk about it as it's coming out, and people like that.
Oh, by the way.
See what I'm saying?
I like it because then afterwards is a conversation after they're done. Like, for instance, Horimiya, 12 episodes, nice, easy, simple. There is a second season where they kind of do all the side stories, but it's really just one season. After that, we can talk about it, and then from there, like, all right, now do you want to watch something that's still going that we can talk about every week? Then we can do that. But I just want to give them something, because in your recommendation, Ty, I could be like, look, it's already done. You can watch it all and then just tell me what you think. And he's like, oh, it's already done.
Something? I actually think I would more likely recommend something that's not finished. Outside of like maybe like the second and third tier, because people we get online and stuff like that to connect with other people, right? Mm-hmm. So the idea of being able to be involved in an active community and something's coming out, that matters a lot to people. Like, people can be involved in conversations in real time, being involved, talking about it, talking to their friends, talking to people online. People actually do enjoy that, like being a part of it. In the moment.
I agree with that, but then I also don't want to discourage people, because I know people in this day and age love binging stuff and hate waiting for that next week, and then that causes them to like fall off with like shows and whatnot. So that's why I personally recommend a story that's completely finished.
But you know what though? But that's where I go like back to like the general person. The general person will wait. The general person will wait.
Where Ty's coming from with that?
Because like
I see what Ty is saying.
Because if the general person wouldn't wait, then none of these anime be successful. Like they're successful because people are willing to wait to get what they want. So that's why the weekly experience for like Weekly Shonen Jump is so successful because they produce something weekly that people have to wait for and anticipate and then go eager and it actually makes you want to watch it more. That you have to wait. You can't get everything all at once. Like the psychology of that. So I actually think that generally speaking, people are willing to wait and actually makes them want to watch it more.
I'd at least caveat that it doesn't have to be completely finished. Like there's a science to like what both of you are saying, but I mean something that at least has a good chunk of story that they can consume, I think is also fine, especially if the seasons do not end with like ridiculous cliffhangers where you can enjoy it and it's like, okay, kind of like Free Run season 1. Finished it, season 2 came out later on and people were just waiting peacefully, blissfully. So I do think it matters for like the amount of stuff that you can.
I think a season is good. I think if season 1's out, I think that's enough.
Depends on some with little episodes. Like Takapi is only like what 8 episodes.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm speaking more so from a general perspective. 6. The fact that these series, like the promotion, also they get people to want to watch it, and they're highly successful, and they break records. So like people are willing to wait. So
all right. So are we saying Hunter x Hunter? And is Hunter x Hunter Demon Slayer the last 2?
Probably.
I'm not any
Hunter x Hunter 2011 and Demon Slayer. Okay. So we got our tier 1s like, okay, watch this, you'll enjoy yourself, and then you'll start getting hooked on anime. So now they go like, yo, I just got finished watching Attack on Titan. What do I watch next? Give me something a little different. Give me something a little bit more niche. So a little bit more underrated. So
I feel like this is where like some sports and romance anime get in there. I feel like I will put romance before sports because everyone loves romance movies, romance TV shows. Matter of fact,
let's try to attach tier 2 and tier 3 as much as possible to the original thing that they watch. Not in like every it's not 1-to-1.
Oh, so you're saying that like attached the one or AOT
to because they enjoyed the first that now they want something similar but different. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so this one for AOT, the next one for Full Metal. Oh,
I would say ReZero for Attack on Titan.
Even though I don't like ReZero, a lot of people do. I don't know, so I'm gonna leave that on y'all.
I think
I trust
a lot of themes.
Well, I couldn't get into it because I don't like Subaru, but that's just me.
The mystery, the fact that also at the start of people hated Eren at the start of Attack on Titan, at least the general kind of noise about it, and people hated Subaru in the first season. And he grows, and just like how Eren grows on people, Subaru also grows on people. And just the mystery of it, the mystery of the Titans at the start, and the mystery of them kind of throughout the show, and then the mystery of Subaru's powers and how the world works, and also the political machinations behind Attack on Titan. You also see those in ReZero. They share a lot of similarities. Just ReZero is more fantastical with its elements because now you're dealing with magic and things like that. But it's also I think those really work well with each other.
Interesting. But ReZero is an answer. I'm just gonna throw in another one, not dismissing your prior one. Neon Genesis. There's another one I just not the biggest fan of, but I know people like it. And Tokyo Ghoul, by the way. I throw that as well out there as well.
I'd rather watch.
I don't know if I recommend Neon, but
I'm just throwing it out there. I don't like Shinji, so
I'm not putting that in no tier 2. I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't think you should ever recommend Neon to a casual at all.
But it's like it has its base though. It's too popular not to at the very least respect its clout.
Aren't they remaking the damn
exactly
anime?
They keep on remaking this anime.
Wait for them to remake this next one and then recommend it. Not right now.
Nah, Shinji's still gonna be a piece of shit. Don't worry.
He's probably gonna be worse.
But
maybe.
It's man that works with Attack on Titan.
How we feel about Random's ReZero recommendation?
I'm not mad at it.
I wouldn't be mad if
I'm
you
not
did Vinland
mad.
either. If you did Vinland for under Attack on Titan.
Vinland for Attack on Titan? Actually, that might be
a better one. I could say ReZero for after Death Note.
What are we thinking?
You know what?
I like Vinland because listen, man, Game of Thrones did crazy numbers, and Game of Thrones fans be liking Vinland Saga, man.
Thorfinn is just an Ironborn. That's who he is, man. Season 1, Thorfinn is an Ironborn.
Thorfinn just clears Toshiro, and once we accept that,
yes, I think Thorfinn, one of the greatest characters of all time, clears Toshiro. Yes,
I'm glad you agree with that.
Yeah. Clears Bakugo too, by the way.
And Bago clears that bum ass nigga Toshiro, that bitch ass nigga Toshiro, that whole ass nigga Toshiro.
Oh,
that was my call for.
I pushed the Bakugo trigger. I pushed the Bakugo trigger.
Sorry, that was uncalled for. I mean, no, it was called for. Fuck Toshiro.
Oh man,
can I offer some pushback on Vinland Saga? Would we put Code Geass?
Oh,
Code Geass
I do Code Geass under Full Metal.
No. Code Geass under Attack on Titan. Like,
Code
Geass under Attack on Titan. It's literally 1-to-1 in terms of like Lelouch and Aaron's journey. I'm with.
If you like Attack on Titan, I mean,
unless you're saying that's like more
kind of would like Code Geass.
Yeah, one day we're gonna have a conversation about Code Geass. I like Code Geass, but
the lot it has
the proper recommendation is already there, bro. The proper recommendation is already there. Let's leave it, bro.
I'm gonna ask this question, and I promise you, I'm not trying to bait anything. Ty,
no, don't ask me nothing, bro.
Are you hating on Gintama and Code Geass?
No, Code Geass is good, so I'm not hating on it. But
then why can't we recommend it?
It's not. You know what? It's a trauma response. I'm so used to a lot of my people I know putting Code Geass and AOT conversation. It's just like a reaction. Like
I'm with you. I think AOT is comfortably better.
And
but
people talk about
I don't think
perfect anime and all this stuff.
I'm not saying that it's in the same conversation. I'm saying based on the premise of, hey, I like Attack on Titan. I like this style of anime. Give me something that's similar to Attack on Titan. Code Geass is that?
How similar? I mean, I talk about press people.
Is it like that?
I mean,
no,
does it belong?
Aaron and Lelouch and how their character.
They're not similar.
You go from Aaron to Lelouch, people are going to be hooked.
Look, why? Aaron to Thorfinn?
No, I'm not talking about quality of character. I'm talking about
I know it's my similarities. I'm saying, but we don't want to end their anime journey. We want to keep it going, right? And so what I'm saying,
oh my god,
yo, their anime journey won't end after watching the crazy straight. This is disgusting.
No, I'm sorry. I'm trolling a bit. I'm obviously being a little.
We could put Vinland Saga after. I would argue after Full Metal or Hunter x Hunter.
We won't put Vinland Saga twice.
No, just like Code Geass here, and then Vinland here, or Vinland here.
Let's put Code Geass aside. We can find something better. Let me think.
I swear to God, Santo, it's the perfect pick.
It works.
I love you. I respect you.
If the premise, if somebody says, "Hey, I want an anime that's similar to Attack on Titan," that deals with
y'all lucky,
people being oppressed and trying to be liberated. A character that I probably didn't love in the beginning, but then I learned to love at the end. I mean, Attack on but it's not like Attack on Titan. It doesn't follow the same story.
I'm about to say this. I'll say this, bro. If Promised Neverland followed its manga, it would be the next. It would be under AOT. Facts.
But
I'm gonna type the anime similar to AOT. Let's see what I get.
Oh my god.
Vinland Saga, yo. Hold on a second. Maybe this frame, bro. Villain Saga
journey is like kind of Aaron.
Villain Saga is the first thing that popped up. AI said it.
Their journey's not the same.
Listen,
reverse.
Are you responding to ChatGPT?
Why would we want to give him a reverse?
Vinland Saga is the first thing that pops up.
Vinland Saga could still make the list.
Are you ChatGPT?
Right. I don't trust ChatGPT all the time.
Why should we trust you over ChatGPT?
I'm smarter than ChatGPT. You know.
All right.
Yeah, you heard me. ChatGPT making
and then it said Parasite. It said Parasite and Villain Saga and Full Metal. Parasite, Villain Saga, Full Metal. Parasite. Listen, man.
Parasite could be a good one under like Death Note, maybe.
And then so Villain Saga, ALT, Parasite, and Death Note.
I was okay thinking Magi.
Code Geass over Attack on Titan.
All right, man. Well, I'm around with Santo, man.
Wait, Riddell, you think
I'm sorry. I'm never recommended manga.
Whoa. What did you say?
I'm recommending Magi?
I'm never recommending Magi. I'm sorry.
Why not?
Bro, Santo. Why?
What?
Santo.
Yo,
Santo, that is one of the craziest things I've heard in a long time.
Yeah, no.
Like, keep this
on.
Hold
on a second. I have a question for y'all. Go ahead. Sorry, my fault. Go ahead, Santo.
No, I was just gonna say I think there's a lot of anime that I would recommend before I recommend Magi. Magi's really good.
Hold on a second. Leroy said that Kogi has the best mech anime. It is not better than Gorilla Gon. It's not better than Gorilla Gon.
It's not better than Gurren.
And Gorilla Gon's probably not the best mech anime.
It's not better than Gundam Wing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like, come on, Kogias is very good.
It's definitely like it's an A-tier anime, but it's not better than.
You said what? You said what tier?
I said it's an A-tier. I give it an A.
How many tiers are above A?
This guy. No, what person made you dislike Code Geass?
No, I don't dislike. I think it's good. It's just like it's good. Like
Ty is on his Kenyon
scale of 100.
Right
just so I know, on a scale of 100, what would you give it, Ty?
You said 100. It's to me, it's in a B tier. Like it's a B tier anime. Like it's a B.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's respectable.
I disagree.
It's a B. It's a B. Like it's
I actually agree with that.
To me, it's obviously above average. It's well above average. But I think to me, B is like good to very. It's very good relative to like the top. Now, obviously, if we're talking all anime, it would be S tier because like it's in the 1% of the 1%. But if I'm taking just a top tier anime, I would say the B.
Okay, I get it.
If there's only one tier above, then yeah, I'm fine. Like
no. There's no A and S. I didn't take a tier out for. I kept the same. So it's supposed to be.
All right. Anyhow, I still think the Magi.
Yeah, the Magi comment. I'm going back to the Magi comment. That's wild, Tonto.
Not recommend Magi, really? Have you like watched Magi?
Mm-hmm.
How much have you watched?
It's good.
How much have you watched?
A little bit more than half. I watch a little bit more than half.
The second half is the best part. Second half is the best. They were.
This shit is.
Oh god!
Okay.
They took the second half.
It's good, but there's so much more anime that I recommend before I recommend Magi. I'm sorry.
You just you only watched the first half. The second half is like a tier higher than the first half. Like it's like it elevates. It elevates, bro.
Magi's my favorite magic anime, so it's like this hurts me.
Yeah, so I can't take that. If you only watch the first half, then I can't. Then whatever. All right, I get it.
All right. Anyhow, recommend Soul Eater's anime? No, you don't. Soul Eater's manga and Magi?
Yeah, the manga fine. The anime that. Yeah, you tripping?
You see, Soul Eater is another one I wouldn't recommend.
Well, yeah, because it's like it got an anime original ending. Like I wouldn't recommend that shit.
Facts. Okay, let's continue. Should we just put Vinland under FMA?
Wait, why is Kogi? Yeah, never mind. Go ahead.
Should we put Vinland under FMA?
Yeah, we'll go ahead, man. Let's put
okay,
all
right.
Man.
Random, you can still.
I love Kogi. I love Kogi.
I said, put ReZero underneath Death Note.
Man,
I'm not a ReZero fan, so are we cool with that?
Neverland
I have no idea. Like, I don't know anything about ReZero, so that's why I'm asking y'all.
I'm fine with ReZero. I think it's like the best isekai, so I'm fine with that.
Does it make sense to recommend after Death Note?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Hunter after
Monster. This is the problem. Monster is a S tier anime. I'm not recommending Monster to a casual. I'm not.
For a third tier though.
Nope.
If they go like, okay, I finished ReZero. I don't know if they finish Death Note and then they finish the emotional like trial with ReZero, I might have to recommend the
Monster is for high tier anime watchers, not no casual. That's not no third tier recommendation. That's like, yo, you watch like a good 20, 30 anime. Yeah, now watch Monster type. Like that is not no casual watch. No.
Okay, fair enough. Okay,
That's
what
the
about
same way I feel about
Demon
that's the same way I feel about same way I feel about Steins Gate is the same way I feel about Monster. Exactly. Like you gotta put in some time before you get up here.
Low key, I feel like JJK makes the most sense after Hunter.
Yeah.
All right, Demon Slayer.
JJK is literally Baby Hunter.
Fate. I'm just thinking animation. They watch Demon Slayer and it was like, yo.
No, I'm just talking about like just how it reads. It's like Baby Hunter.
Oh yeah, I'm with you. I think
it's a little bit more complex to be in like in tier 2.
Okay, what else?
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Someone's like second anime. Like tier 2 is like a second anime watch. I'm not
these stories are for 12-year-olds, y'all. JJK is for 12-year-olds, so you know. They'll be all right. I recommend to grown people.
Hunter is for 12-year-olds, and people can barely comprehend that shit.
Well, the problem with that is that we're talking about the reading level. Never mind. America got some problems, but you know, it's supposed to be for 12-year-olds.
Yeah, I mean, most of them. You know, all right. Anyway,
I'll go Naruto. I'd go Naruto.
Ooh, Naruto after Demon Slayer?
Nah.
I hear you.
You don't think the length would...
too much the filler is a turn off.
We can give them the filler list. Like,
my
only concern is it's super long.
Oh, then go with Leroy. Then go with.
But that's what I'm saying. If you have to give them a filler list, like. No,
imagine giving them a canon material list to skip.
We're not counting season 3. You could probably go One Punch Man.
But they're gonna keep on watching, and then they're gonna see season 3. It's like, what the?
Like, what the fuck is this?
Am I crazy for saying like Frieren?
Yes, you are crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
My Hero for Demon Slayer.
Oh. Go from Demon Slayer to My Hero?
It's shorter than Naruto.
And it's finished.
It's
finished. And then you also get another bonus movie. By the time they're done, you're going to get another bonus movie out of it. And then you can watch Vigilantes.
The protagonists are pretty similar as well.
Wait, which you talking My Hero?
My Hero, yeah.
Oh, girls love My Hero, man.
Yeah.
Do we met... Is Sword Art
My Hero? It is Soul.
Oh, Sword Art Online is a good one. It also got romance.
Season 2 exists.
Season 3.
I'm not a fan of season 2, but
season 3 makes up for
it. Wasn't season 2 like the elf stuff?
Yeah.
No, it was the gun stuff with season
Gun
2.
Gale?
Really? Yeah.
So was it the second half of season 1 is the elf stuff?
Yeah, basically.
No. The elf stuff? Yeah. Okay.
You sure?
The elf stuff is basically the end of season 2 or season 1, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to. Why is there his cousin freaking on him? Like, I don't want to show
the way they didn't know.
That's true.
They didn't know that. They didn't know who they were because they never talked outside of the game. And then
you think I'm going to be able to explain that to a casual? He's like, yo, what?
I ain't gonna lie to you. If I ever recommend somebody Sword Art Online, I would say that it ended season 1. Like that's it. Like it's over.
And they're gonna look and see. I'll
just take the remote from them.
Promise
I
Neverland.
there is no season 3 in Boxing, so
There's no season. I think
Can I
MHA? I think MHA makes it. Oh, what's up?
can I offer a assassination classroom?
ooh, that's not fire.
Ooh, for Demon Slayer?
We're
We're still focusing on
I'm not
like
mad
kids.
at that. Assassination Classroom was fire. Because I feel like having comedy, making people laugh is important. If you make niggas laugh, if you make people laugh, they'll be laughing fast. So that's why people are 30 years old still quoting SpongeBob.
Kai, I'm not the biggest fan of Gun Gale. I think it's the worst season out of the 4.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I never watched Gun Gale. I just was I low key because I remember finishing season 1. I thought that story was over. When I was younger, I was in high school. And then I heard Gun Gale. I was like, why is the story still continuing? I just never watched it.
Because the first time I ever watched Sword Art was on Netflix. So I finished it and I was like, damn, that was great. A little weird that they fought the final boss at level 75, but whatever. Great. And then notice my shock when I get Crunchyroll. I'm like, wait, there's more seasons. Yeah, and they basically just give Kirito a lightsaber. They don't even hide the sound effects. I'm surprised Disney let them get away with that. Like, I just wasn't the biggest fan, even though Gun Gale does introduce my favorite waifu of his friends in Shion. Shion is, I said it. If Shion was introduced first, you'd love her just as much as Asuna. Shion is that good to me.
For real.
He's calling us out. I hope you all know y'all taste isn't the taste of a casual, by the way. People loved SAO, especially if you start off your Crunchyroll account.
Yeah, that's why
season 1.
People the start of SAO.
Season 1.
Nobody liked Time.
Season 3 and 4, season 4 in particular is.
Well, I can't. I guess my thing is why.
Okay, real quick. What about the pull of Mob Psycho? Great animation.
No. I'd recommend Assassination Classroom before Mob Psycho.
And not for tier 2.
Well, I think a lot of people love Mob Psycho.
Yeah, not
Loki. We all love SAO as a concept. We all love it. Concept is insane.
SAO did have like a massive boom.
I would say like SAO might be tier 3 then, if we're not putting.
I ain't gonna lie, SAO started all this isekai shit, man.
Oh, Kent said $20 or 20 months membership. Soul Eater, Zoids, Trigun, Dragon Ball, Kenichi.
Kenichi is good. I like Kenichi.
I like Kenichi as well.
Zoids is great too.
Low-key, Kenichi could work well for tier 3.
The anime, I think they coming back.
The anime was good for all things.
It was good
when it was made.
So the thing about it is, anime that is unfinished, it will never finish. It's not promised to not recommend somebody. It's different if I know.
But it has like 40 to 50 episodes, I think.
Right, but the manga is way longer than that.
Oh, for sure.
So I was saying, like, it's different if I know that more seasons are coming out, but I wouldn't recommend somebody an anime that's unfinished and will never finish.
They'll never come back.
Yeah.
And I'll say this. I'll put it into this context. If I gave you GTA 6 to play, and right after I give you GTA 1 to play, I'm sorry, but that's Demon Slayer and Kenichi. Kenichi's great, but I'm not giving you peak animation.
Well, I said tier 3.
Old.
To be fair.
I'm just.
I hear you.
I still think.
I hear you.
I think Assassination Classroom should get it.
Okay,
Alani, you can rub your
How about My Hero Academia? Are we cool with MHA?
I like Assassination Classroom over MHA. I'm sorry.
I like Assassination Classroom.
Also, I have something that's also kind of left field. I could recommend Haikyuu here. It's a lot of the same things, except they what you call it? It's sports. They share a lot of the same vibes and things as well.
The production as well, very emotional, focusing on characters.
You got a couple movies too you can work with.
I'm cool with Haikyuu.
Assassination Classroom.
I recommend it over Assassination.
I got Assassination.
And my Assassination Classroom could put some people off because there's a whole huge octopus monster.
We literally recommend. The first anime we named.
Attack on Titan. The first name. What are you talking about?
A bunch of giant naked humans eating other little humans.
Yeah, but we're talking about from Demon Slayer. I'm just saying. I said it could. There was a lot of people. I did hear a lot of like chatter online that people were kind of weirded out for Assassination Classroom because of the stigma behind like technical monsters in Japan. So
his Sokka is literally in tier 1.
Yeah, he's not the main character.
They also have demons that
providing
eat
alternative.
People. They also have demons.
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about the
Slayer.
savageness. I'm not talking about that.
Okay.
This is more of like the stigma of like people's perception of octopus monsters in Japan. I mean, I'm fine with Assassination Classroom.
That's another loud minority. That's a loud minority.
You don't think there is a stigma of octopus tentacles?
I'm not saying that there is. That's what I'm saying. It's a loud minority of people. Okay. Complaints about Assassination Classroom. That's a very loud minority.
I mean, I like Assassination Classroom. I think the fight between Nagisa and Karma is an underrated fight. It's amazing. And Karma's my dog. He's one of my favorite characters. So
I'm going Assassination Classroom before MHA.
All right, we saying Assassination over MHA and Haikyuu.
I'm pulling for Haikyuu.
All right, Lonnie, what are you picking?
I'm going Haikyuu.
Okay, Ty, Haikyuu, Assassination Classroom, or MHA?
I'd probably say My Hero, but I'm not mad at Assassination Classroom.
And we have a tie.
I'll go. I low-key would go Haikyuu as well. I think it's just such a good emotional anime, kind of like Demon Slayer. So,
okay.
No shade at Assassination. I think Assassination's great. All right, tier 3. We're getting really niche with it. Code Geass,
here,
Attack on Titan.
Like here, I would recommend a slice of life right here, because if you got to Attack on Titan and Code Geass,
I need a strong main character though, like a really good MC.
I'd recommend Slice of Life after Vinland. Because I feel like Vinland, the season, if someone watches all of Vinland, like they got more of a slice of life feel in season 2, and if they did like that vibe, then I would probably go with another slice of life.
Leroy, those people would not. They would not.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Death Note is a psychological slice of life.
It is
low key,
and also, I feel like people need to realize you're not always supposed to like the main character. Like, you're not supposed to like Subaru right away. You're not supposed to like him for most of the first season.
I don't know about that. I think you're supposed to like them.
Yeah, I don't.
I think them being flawed doesn't mean you don't like them. I think you should like the protagonist.
Not like you hate the main character, but like there's certain things like the characters are allowed to have flaws. Like Subaru has a lot of flaws that you see early on in the first season, and then later on you see him overcome it. That's a part.
I'm gonna say flaws are what make people.
Yeah, that is a journey.
Flaws make people like the characters, or at least supposed to.
No, I just think because they maybe they've seen other isekai where the main character just figures it out, and this time you're seeing it like the kid. He's like 16.
I think people like Subaru. I think people like him.
I mean, they at least for me personally, what I've seen, people hated him at the start, and then they grow to like him, and then the Ram situation happens, and they hate him again, and then they kind of build back up. But in the beginning, because it's just like that. Why does this keep happening to you? I was like, maybe because he's a 16-year-old trapped in a world, not knowing what the hell's going on. The only thing he knows he can do is that every time he dies, he comes back. Like, nah, that's disrespectful to Subaru. Because Subaru, when the money's on the table, Subaru throws hands even when he's outmatched. Takemichi, name me one time Takemichi. Does Takemichi ever throw a punch that actually mattered?
He choked the nigga out in season 1.
Yes.
In season 1, he choked the nigga out.
Not only that, he has the most important punch of the entire series. So, even though
Takemichi does,
he literally fought a world calamity in season 1.
Wait, Jose, what slice of life do y'all think?
Takemichi saved the timeline.
Are we doing
every time? He saved the world multiple times. He saved the world multiple times.
I'm just saying, we're just undermining Takemichi. You know, I'm not going to defend. I'm not going to defend Tokyo Revengers. I'm just being devil's advocate. That ending sucks.
Which category are we putting Slice Life under?
I have the Apothecary Diaries. Is my suggestion.
I have Classroom. I have Classroom of the Elite.
That's a good one too. I guess my mindset for Apothecary Diaries.
You said Classroom
my
Elite for
mindset
the
for
AOT
Apothecary
one?
Diaries is really the very
For
intelligent
AOT.
MC.
I like Assassination. I like Classroom of the Elite because of the mystery aspect of it compared more to Apothecary. Because at the end of every season, you're like, "Whoa!" Now when you finally see all the pieces come together.
Dang, man, people putting.
I'd go Apothecary Diaries, but I guess it's underrated. So
maybe Apothecary Diaries at the Villain Saga.
You keep throwing this bait out like I'm gonna fall for it. I already proved you wrong.
Wait, what did you
move
say,
on?
What did Lonnie say?
I said it one time, and he's like, "You keep throwing it."
No, you did. You also did it last week. Just
when did I say it last week? What are you talking about?
Just move on.
Wait, Lonnie, what did you just
Anto
say?
said it, and then you went. Let's move on, bro.
Did I say it last week? Find the tape where I said it last week. Find the tape.
Anyhow,
I literally created a whole presentation.
We gotta ignore.
Hold on. I do really like the Classroom of the Elite pool because like also the main character is kind of wavers between villain hero type as well as being like a super genius. I also like Apothecary Diaries because obviously Mao Mao is like extremely intelligent, super pivotal, but Classroom kind of hits the vibe better, but Apothecary Diaries is a better series. It's like a better anime. So it's a conundrum.
We got a $20 super chat by Anime Spurs fan. Shout out to my Broncos and Spurs, but also Radiant, Kaze, No Stigma, The Gray Man, Twin Star Exorcist, Seraph at the end, and Ushio and
I hate
Tora.
Kaze.
Twin Star
No Stigma. I remember watched that in middle school.
Yeah, I'm not jacking Kaze. D Gray Man is amazing.
Hey, what's that?
That is
Stigma,
so
Kaze, that nigga Kaze had word, man.
Hey,
he did. I didn't like the girl.
A lot of mangas.
Of course you didn't, Rodell.
Facts.
Be right back.
Rodell hates women, bro.
You could put Apothecary underneath Vinland.
And men.
You could put Apothecary under Vinland.
Apothecary under Vinland. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm cool with that. We could go Classroom Elite and Apothecary. I'm cool with that.
I'm fine with that.
D Greyman is an amazing pull, and I'm about to recommend it in a second. I think it's so good. But I actually understand Ty's logic, which is why I might not remake. Because it's not finished, and the mangaka wants to put out like 2 chapters a year. So should I recommend them, D Greyman? Probably not. Probably not.
Hell no.
I ain't gonna lie, that manga been going on since I've been in middle school, bro. It's
bro. It's like 2 chapters a year. It's
that would make sense. She had like 500. She had like 150 chapters, man. It's time.
It's crazy. It's that yeah.
That is Surf for the End. Have been going on since I've been in middle school. I'm almost 30. They both have less than 200 chapters, I think. What's like, bro?
I'll be honest. D Greyman has one of my favorite series like of all time. I just it's tough.
Hey man,
all right. Death Note ReZero. We can really get in our mystery bag for something like this, and tragedy bag. Low key Monster might be the pick.
It's not.
No.
Okay, what about Psychopaths?
I like Monsters better. Dr. Tim was him, bro.
Psychopaths before I recommend Monster.
Wait, why?
Because it's more complex. Like I said, because I'm thinking about like first, second, third anime. I'm not saying your third anime should be Monster.
Wait. You say because it's complex?
Because not just complex. I think like the tone of it, like the dryness of it, like the drama dryness of it. I'm not gonna say like, your third anime you watch should be Monster. I'm not. That's what I'm saying.
Don't these niggas watch like things like freaking Euphoria? Like
those are completely different vibes.
Yeah, but
I know, but I'm saying
pacing too. Like Monster is slow. It's really slow.
It is very slow, methodic pace.
Yeah, it's pretty slow.
Slow as far as like plot.
Are
we so? What is slow to you? Like as far as like the plot beats happening are slow.
The tone, like the way that things are. I think things are drawn out. It's slow, It's like methodic. Not that slow is a bad thing, but I'm saying it takes its time and lets like the story breathe. And like it's a lot of things are happening throughout the story, and it's a lot of build up. So I wouldn't recommend like because I'm going like, oh, your first anime is Death Note, your second anime is ReZero. I just think you should have like at least double-digit animes under your belt before you like watch Monster, in my opinion. Like if someone's
that's the same thing I feel about.
Be like, watch.
That's
never watched TV before. I'm not gonna be like, watch Succession for your first ever TV show. Like, no, I'll be like,
are we talking like niggas that can't think or something? Like, I'm kind of confused.
No, it's just like complex. It's just like complex.
No, to the people who read at a third grade level, Ty.
Well, my niggas, I'm friends with almost 30. So like, if they can't, I don't know. It shit's in dub. They got a full dub on YouTube. It's accessible. It's accessible. The accessibility of Monster too. It's the full dub is on YouTube.
I would say for like a casual, like someone's like barely never watched any anime, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, watch Monster.
I mean, if they could watch things like How to Get Murder, Scandal, that I think Monster's in that alley. No?
Yeah, I don't because of the pacing. The pacing is slower. Something like Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder. They like everything is like on that first episode it catches you. Monster doesn't do that.
Yeah, Scandal's not breaking bad.
That's the same way. That's the same way I feel. Like that's the same way I feel about Steins Gate. I think Steins Gate's fantastic, but you have to get through the first half of the show, and then the plot twist happens, and then everything else is. Yes.
People think Steins Gate's amazing. I've never watched it. But
No, I'm just
it's like the best sci-fi anime ever.
I just asked the question. Listen, man. All right, what do I put instead of Monster?
Psychopaths or Made in Abyss. I think Made in Abyss is also an amazing pull. The tragedy and the mystery that's getting revealed throughout the series is actually.
I think Psychopaths fits that Death Note ReZero vibe more. In my opinion,
whatever y'all, I'll rock with y'all on this one. What y'all want to put?
Okay. Random thoughts.
Nah, I mean this one I'm kind of cooked. I have no idea what to put on here for after ReZero. That isn't like, I wouldn't recommend this to a casual because this is probably gonna be the toughest one for me because all the dark ones that I would recommend, I would not recommend to a casual.
Yeah, you can't go too dark. Okay, between Psychopaths or Made in Abyss?
I do Psychopaths. I wouldn't recommend Made in Abyss to a casual. I know we laughed, but there's a reason why that one meme went viral. The guy holding the gun up to the damn screen. That is, I'm good on that.
Very tragic, no doubt. All right, Hunter x Hunter, JJK, Lonnie, Bungo Stray Dogs.
I'm not mad at it.
Well, let me ask AI.
No.
Anime.
No.
Hunter.
It's the same thing I said about Monster. The Bungo Stray Dogs suffers the same thing, pacing issues.
I think it's a little bit more. I think it's faster pacing than Monster.
Yeah, you get it.
Has
you
fights.
Yeah.
Fights will make it faster paced.
I know.
That's what I'm
saying.
But
it gets into it gets into the thick of things pretty quickly. We find out who he is, what his power is, and then he joins the organization like the next episode.
But there's other things besides Bungo Stray Dogs that could be there. We're going JJK.
Naturally.
Let's go.
If it wasn't for how niche can we get here? Hunter x Hunter. Like we got to think of like something fighting wise.
You can go 86.
Hell's Paradise.
86.
I guess the Hell's Paradise makes a lot of sense for like the Dark Trio. Yeah, yada yada.
You can go Chainsaw Man.
What's a really good fighting series? Chainsaw Man's probably makes sense too. Which anime do they really beat boxing? Because they go from Hunter x Hunter's Nen system to JJK's Curse user system to JoJo's Bizarre.
I think I don't know if it's if they're watching maybe
system?
necessarily for the how complex the system is, but
it just hyper it just gives them a sense of like really, really amazing fights because of the complexity of the system. It's more so that
I'll be down for Chainsaw Man.
Oh, speaking of Chainsaw Man,
but you only have one only have one season in
So
anime
And a movie.
and a movie.
I was saying, so what's wrong with that?
I was gonna say, speaking of the movie, the MAPPA CEO said that he's frustrated with the Chainsaw Man movie because like he feels like they overperformed and he doesn't know if they can meet those standards again.
That's hilarious.
Mappa keeps doing it to themselves. Keep working them people 25-8, and then you're mad they can't keep up with the 25-8 that you're making them.
Suffering from your own success.
Oh.
Tough to see, I guess.
He's like, we made shit too peak.
Right here, what can we do Mob Psycho in this right after?
I'm not mad at Mob Psycho.
It does have really good fights. That's kind of like. All right, we agree with Mob Psycho.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, Mob Psycho it is.
Damn it, Sauce. That was gonna be mine. Sauce said mine for after Haikyuu. I was gonna say Samurai Champloo.
I am not doing.
Oh, because of swords
after Haikyuu and Demon Slayer.
It was more Slayer vibes.
I ain't gonna lie to you. What about Blue Box?
Yeah. I have no idea. I don't know what Blue Box is about.
What?
I don't really watch romance anime like that.
I said Blue Box.
I see the vision going from Haikyuu. What about Blue Lock?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like Blue. I ain't gonna lie to you. What if they went to dedicate to Don?
Oh,
but I thought Blue Box. Blue Box anime is that genre is beautiful. It's a beautiful anime.
Yeah,
I think
it is.
I do think Dandadan's probably one of like the good ones to start recommending to people. Start recommending casual.
Bro, I seen y'all be grown men. I seen kicking their feet watching Dandadan. Like, come on, man.
So, do you want to put Dandadan for the last spot?
I want to be.
No, I mean, either that or Blue Box. One of those two.
I put Dandadan before Blue Box just for casual reasons. Though I have started
Slayer Haikyuu Dandadan.
I was thinking Dandadan. I was thinking Dandadan take my cycle spot and then put Blue Box under Haikyuu.
They just got finished watching Demon Slayer and the movies. The animation's great. The production's great. Characterization's really good. Then they went to watch Haikyuu and they got to see like the most intense sports volleyball matches of all time. And now they're going like, okay, I still need this like emotion. I'm still like jittery. What can give me that vibe?
Blue Box?
Dandadan?
I don't know.
No.
My hero.
Dandadan still has that action. It still has that emotional stuff that Haikyuu has.
2BRX? Okay.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm not locked in. So
I would put my hero right here.
Anybody ignore like my hero, Dandadan? I'm just hearing a bunch of recommendations.
I say Dandadan Blue Box. One of those two.
Dandadan or Blue Box.
Mm.
All right. We cool with Dandadan?
Yeah.
All right. Dandadan makes it. Okay. This is our tier system of anime recommendations for people. So if you need some anime recommendations, you're gonna watch this or listen to this podcast episode, and you watch some of these animes, like, all right, what do I watch next? We just gave you some bangers. So you guys are welcome. Now, yeah, we didn't put in Naruto, One Piece, Dragon Ball, Bleach, like the typical ones. Those are a bit longer. So
I also think the length would really intimidate some people.
That, like, people complain about One Piece lengths all the time and they never watch it. So just is what it is. All right. Speaking of One Piece, has anybody seen the One Piece live action
I have.
for
Actually,
season 2?
I'm not.
actually,
I tried to get fully caught up. I didn't make it, but I'm halfway. I'm halfway.
Yeah, I didn't get fully caught up, but
It's good, man. It's
that's pretty good.
solid.
Pretty good adaptation.
and the fact that Oda's just there, like directing and like, well, not directing, but he's overseeing everything. Like he's always there on set, and he's like giving pointers, and he's letting it be its own thing. And he's adding a lot to his story and filling things out. Like I like how they introduced Sabo, even though they didn't really have to. They kind of confirmed that was Dragon's powers, because like in the anime and the manga, it's raining when he confronts Smoker, but in the live action, it's not raining at all. He grabs Smoker, and then the wind starts going, and then he just like yeets him out of there. So it's like, yeah, Dragon has powers. And then also the actor accidentally said something about his powers on Twitter, then like deleted it.
I didn't know that. They are. I love how they're just adding more things. That's like, if you are a One Piece fan, if you read the manga, you're gonna appreciate what they're saying. Like when Sanji was telling Nami about his mother, I'm like, whoa. I don't remember him ever talking about his mother before, especially at this point of the arc. It just hit so hard because he talked about how his mother inspired him to be a cook, and Nami and Sanji had a little moment. I don't know if they're maybe I'm reading too much into it. I don't know if they're kind of leading into this idea of Nami and Sanji being a thing. I know that's a big discourse on One Piece, like ships that Sanji and Nami are going to end up together, but I feel like they're leaning into it quite a bit in the live action. I'm not gonna lie.
They do have a lot more where they like kind of stare at each other type scenes, and like some like awkward moment, or like they reference each other a little bit more than in the manga and anime. So like it could be a different shift, like a different creative shift, because like we don't really see, outside of like when they went to that town and they got captured by Baroque Works, Sanji's not really flirting with a bunch of girls and stuff like that like he does in the anime.
He's not, bro. He's not.
He's mainly
so
talking about Nami the whole time. So
except the Baroque Work girls.
Yeah, except
he
was like that, like when he was fighting, and then like they looked at each other real quick, and it was just like, why were they looking at each other like that? Like it's like just those little things that they're adding in. But I think live action is good.
They talked about it on Oda's on the podcast with the guy who plays Luffy and Oda, and what they did in the live action quite well is they humanized a lot of the characters. They kind of toned down some of their goofiness. Like Luffy's not as goofy, Sanji's not as much of a simp. Zoro's pretty much 1-to-1, the stoic badass type. Usopp is not as like much of a scaredy cat. So they really just made them. They're still like clearly the Straw Hats, but toned down to an extent to make them more relatable. And I love how they've been using Robin too. I don't remember Robin being used as much as this in the manga. She's like in every scene, kind of pulling things behind the strings. I'm rock with it. I like pretty much everything they're doing in the live action and like fleshing out the story. It's really good.
And we get that like they have to like skip over certain scenes. Like I was watching with Taylor, like she was mad that like she wasn't mad about it, but she's like, oh, they skipped the fighting scene with the bunnies, like while they're climbing the mountain because Nami's sick. But it's like that's fine, but at the same time, like Zoro's actor, he's like, yo, people care about this fight with Zoro where he fights 100 men. We need 100 actors. And then like when you see him fight and they're doing the countdown, I'm counting with them. Like, he really took out 100 people. So like they know like certain stuff like they have to get right. So
yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do Luffy versus Zoro, but it's not that important. So I'm fine that they skipped it in terms of like the overall narrative. And yeah, that was a very interesting thing. Also, Tashigi, way more. It seems like she has way more character here. Like she talks about her. Of course, we know she wants to go after the swords, but now it seems like it's actually a plot point. Versus in One Piece, it's like a background. Like, oh, she talked about this one time, and we barely care about her moving forward. The way he's flushing out the side characters is so good. Kobe, I've already praised it in season 1. Kobe's a much more important character, and in season 2, Tashigi's a much more important character. and maybe she does way more in the live action than she actually does in the manga. At least Kobe becomes like a badass and he's like the hero of the Marines. Dashiki is like not important at all moving forward, other than like helping some giant babies.
Really who's y'all's favorite? Who's y'all's favorite character so far in the live action? Because I got Buggy. Buggy is killing this show.
Buggy's hilarious.
Every time he's on screen, I'm dying laughing.
9 hours? Yo, that's dedication.
But also, I hope Sanji's getting paid more than almost everybody else because he has to take those culinary classes. He's taking bartending classes. He's doing kickboxing. I don't know how he magically got onto Taylor's algorithm. So like all his workout videos, he made a whole workout app because of a One Piece that people are now following and stuff like that. He's doing a lot.
He is doing a lot. Favorite character? That's tough. I really genuinely like everybody's casting. I think all of them are good. I think Robin, people were complaining about her. Robin's fantastic. I like she's cooking. Vivi's amazing. I think Vivi's a great actress, and I think she's been cooking. I think Wapple's a really good villain. I'm gonna be honest. This guy was a dickhead. I hated him, but he's a good villain.
They gave him a power boost. He was not doing all that in the manga or anime. He was not like.
Yo, those monsters he made. I'm like, bro, is this for kids? Yo, those things are terrifying. Like, what? That's crazy sick shit. Chopper killed it. Fucking adorable. Killed it. Absolutely.
See, I've favorite character things about Chopper.
Man, that's hard.
I would say another shift that I'm glad Oda did for the live action is that he kind of nerfed Luffy a little bit. Like Luffy was a lot stronger in the beginning of the series than he is right now. Like he was low-key whooping Baroque Works in like the first few towns. And like now it's like they kind of like even it out. Like Zoro was like whooping everybody too, but like now like we saw him get beat up a little bit. Like they kind of like made it a little bit more evened out to like kind of build up the threat of Baroque Works.
Yeah, I like that too. I saw that clip that was sent that, oh yeah, they're not as strong as their counterparts. I'm like, that's fine. That makes them again more relatable as we see them continuously get strong. Because this is another new thing they did with Zoro having like flashbacks of Mihawk consistently, like as Mihawk is like pressuring him, get stronger, and he's constantly like thinking about Mihawk. I think that's great because it's clear motivation for him to become a stronger character. Also, we got to see Brooke. That was a really nice, interesting. Of course, like nobody's gonna know who it's Brooke, but like if you're a One Piece fan, you know, yo, it's Brooke. Wait, what the fuck? That was great.
People are mad that he's black, but it's like you realize he's called the Soul King, and also Oda picks the cast.
People complaining about Oda's casting are not One Piece fans. I swear to God, they're not One Piece fans.
Like, it's insane. We really can't get anything.
They were mad that Nami's sister was black. Well, guess who picked Nami's sister? Oda did. He handpicked her, by the way. He handpicked her. So
this is why I say the anime community sucks, man. The anime community just sucks.
Really do. I'm gonna go the generic answer, but I'm gonna go with my gut. My instinct is telling me Luffy. Even though like I hear some people's complaints, but Luffy is such a hard character to get that I think he got it. Regardless of what you say, like certain aspects of it, I don't think most people can do Luffy. And I think and what's his name, Inaki? I think he's doing a great job playing Luffy's character.
I feel the opposite. He's like my least favorite actor, and it's not that he's a bad Luffy. I feel like just everyone else is better in the role. Like when I see the actor for Zoro feels like Zoro. The actor for Usopp feels like Usopp. The actor for Nami feels like Luffy. The actor for Luffy feels like someone acting like they're trying to be Luffy. He's doing a good job, but it's like everyone else is just like natural to them. But like the guy that plays Luffy, like it's just like I feel like he's trying hard to be Luffy. Like it doesn't feel natural to me. Like it's like he's like forcing it a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a hard role.
Now I just disagree. I mean, even when I think it especially hit hard when I saw him and Oda talk about Luffy's character, and I think the thing about Luffy in particular is like the goofiness really does make Luffy Luffy, but I think the other characters, other than Zoro, which probably is one of the easier characters to be, you just got to be a stoic badass, to be honest, that drinks a lot and is kind of ripped. Not saying it's an easy role, but it's one of the easier ones in terms of all the casting, because there's not much variety of emotion for Zoro typically, and like you compare that to everybody else, I would say that I think everybody else has kind of made their role their own, and I do think they're very distinct. Like Sanji is not like the Sanji in the manga. I think Nami's much more emotional in the live action compared to the version that she is in the manga. I think Vivi seems like with all the backstory, like the memory stuff she's been doing, she seems like a much more intricate character here. Chopper we just met, so really don't have that much. But even Chopper's less like goofy than he was in the manga. So I think everybody's their own, but I understand the criticism. I'm not mad at it. I see what you're saying. I just fuck with what he's doing. That's what I put it.
He's still doing a good job. I'm not hating on it. It's just I don't think he's doing as good as everybody else. But hey, he's still young and he's still learning. So
I need to see how he turns it up when once we get into like Water 7, or just when he faces Crocodile. Once he starts facing serious opponents, I want to see that next level. Also, can't wait to meet Ace.
They're almost done filming, so it should be out around this time next year, season 3. So,
what's up, Santo?
So, out of all of, so let's say this does continue. Which arc are you most excited to see in the live action?
Well, definitely. What is it called? Annie's Lobby. Is it Annie's Lobby or Water 7? Basically, the big Robin scene and when they fight Lucci. That's the one I'm locked in for.
Mine is actually Skypiea. I think like the live action version of Skypiea is gonna be a lot better than the anime and manga. And I feel like because we already seen like what they added now, like because like you even saw like little Easter eggs, like how when he danced for Laboon, he did the Nika dance and stuff like that. So like the lore filled Skypiea arc, what else are they gonna add? And I feel like they can dive into that. I feel like Anel's gonna be even cooler. Hopefully, even though it's a long shot, please call Eminem since like Anel's based off it. Please call him. That'd be hilarious. But no, I think Skypiea is gonna cook.
I'm ready to see Marineford live action. That shit's going.
That's gonna take forever to film. That's gonna take forever. Also, the sets that they've been cooking and the animation, Laboon looked fantastic. Big ass whale looked fantastic.
Giants look cool.
The Giants did very. I was concerned. They cooked with the Giants. Everything that everybody was concerned about, I think they've just been nailing it. So that kind of just begs the question: how good of a live action is this really? So, quick little tier list. Let's compare it to other live actions that exist. Now, if people want to know, Jamie Lee Curtis talked about how this is the greatest anime manga live action of all time. I agree. I don't think there's really comp. However, there's other big live actions that it has to kind of compete with. So, quick little tier list. Don't ignore the letters, but we're gonna put each series on their own tier. And we can switch it around. So where would we put One Piece's live action adaptation?
A or S.
And I will say each tier gets its own ranking. So we could put it A for now, and then if anything's better, we can move it up or drop it.
Okay.
A. Yeah.
Santo, you cool with A?
A. I'm cool.
MCU. The Marvel adaptation.
But it's all the movies.
I'm not.
all
I don't.
Yeah. Just the
I
adaptation
don't
overall
really
for the
read
MCU.
comics, so I don't know.
I'll say
So
S.
I don't know the 1-to-1.
Yeah, I would
but
also say
I would
S.
also say S.
Yeah, I'd say S.
They changed movies.
Yeah, they took a bunch of B tier people and made them household stars. Like Iron Man,
easily S
Captain
tier.
America were not the top echelon of Marvel comics.
Yeah,
like, and they turned them into.
It's not the same.
And now most of these actors, when you see them, you think of their Marvel casting.
For sure. Oda said in the podcast that he wants all the people playing the One Piece characters to be big stars. I think they will. I think they're guaranteed.
Oda gonna say, "What are you willing to sacrifice?"
So okay, MCU is at S, right? MCU is at S.
Yeah.
And the actor
Harry
that played
Potter.
Thor, he's already like a huge star. So
yeah, they have some really good stars. Like the guy who played number 3, fantastic. He was already a big star, and the guy that's playing Crocodile was already a big star. Harry Potter live action adaptation.
By the way,
no, I want to remind us.
That's...
Each one gets its own tier, so we put in it only one series per tier.
What?
Only one series per tier. That's how we're doing it.
Well, Harry Potter's better than both.
Okay.
So drop.
Yeah,
Harry Potter's a better live action adaptation.
Yeah,
we're not reading the movies. We're reading the adaptations.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Lord of the Rings.
Harry Potter's like that. Oof.
Oh fuck me.
Go ahead, move Harry Potter down. I'm not even the biggest Harry Potter fan. No. We are not doing this. No.
But you put Harry Potter over MCU?
Yes.
Okay.
Fine with you.
They said it's
Lord of the Rings.
I don't know. I think the MCU is a fantastic adaptation. So.
No one said it wasn't.
I know.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm translate for Riddell. He's saying it's a more fantastic adaptation. That's
Lord of the Rings adaptation is not better than Harry Potter. So you can put Lord of the Ring at A or at B.
I agree.
Okay.
Well, we can't put MCU in S as well.
No, one series per tier is how we're doing this.
One per.
Low-key, I agree.
Don't ignore the letters. It's all about the tiers, not the letters.
Okay.
The letters don't mean anything.
All right. Well,
I agree with you. I'm gonna be outvoted.
And just put it under MCU.
So
MCU.
Why can't One Piece be above Lord of the Rings?
Are you crazy?
Wait, so who's crazy?
You are insane.
Wait, One Piece over MCU over Lord of the Rings?
No.
Is that what Riddell's saying?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
I'm just asking questions.
Bestie. Let's move One Piece down, Bestie.
I'm just asking.
Riddell.
I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking.
Nah.
Okay. Yeah, that type of question is how you end up in the psych ward.
Really. Okay. Yeah. So where does Lord of the Rings go?
I say it belongs on the top, but I'm not.
All right. Question. Are we counting the Hobbit series as well?
You can count anything that Lord of the Ring has done. It is not better than Harry Potter. We can move on.
But then I would count the Fantastic Beasts series as well. I'm with you, Santo. I'm with you. It's close though. I'm sorry, Leroy and Loki. I'm sorry. It's close.
I'm outvoted.
Okay. Are you outvoted? Because Lonnie and you pick Lord of the Rings on top.
No, I did not. I said Harry Potter.
Oh, never mind then. So MCU, Lord of the Rings. Why is Lord of the Rings better than MCU adaptations? I'm asking questions.
That's a real question. Why?
I'd say this because
I'm not talking about quality of
movie.
movies. I think they're focusing on quality movies. I'm talking about adaptation. The way they enhance the comic books for the MCU.
The way most people didn't know about Lord of the Rings till they watched the movies. You're talking about the author of Lord of the Rings literally set the rules for high fantasy, and the fact that had people sitting down for 3 hours of their life 3 different times before the freaking things were before the freaking prequels were made were amazing. The giant battles, all that, even the freaking movie tie-in games are great. Like it's just better. It's just better, especially taking the advantage of that. Most people didn't even know about the property like the MCU had with Captain America and all those people. It's just better.
Well, isn't the big thing about the comic books is that a lot of people didn't know these characters, and the MCU happened, and
More
then they
people
became
knew
household
about
names?
Captain America than they did. More people knew about Captain America than they knew about Aragorn.
Fair, but MCU is probably more popular than Lord of the Rings in general, though.
I'm gonna lay out. I'm gonna lay out because that's
why we lay it. I'm just asking.
That's just
Question.
not
I don't
true.
know why we're laying out. You don't think the MCU is more popular
we're
than the
talking
Lord
about
of the
the
Rings?
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Loki, I agree.
You're thinking that the Marvel Cinematic Universe is more popular than Lord of the Rings. I just disagree.
Possible.
I disagree.
Oh, man. Household
The
names.
only thing the MCU has over Lord of the Rings is it has more movies. That's the only thing that it has better main character Aragorn, better archer Legolas, like even better short person Gimli, like the freaking armies, even, like the fodder army, the Chitauri or the orcs. Lord of the Rings got it. The battles better, like
the battle. Lord of the Rings battles better than the MCU.
Yes.
Yes.
What are we talking about?
Watch the Rohan charge. I've
watched Lord of the Rings. Do you think that's better than the Final War?
You think the Battle of New York is better than Helm's Deep? You think the Battle of New York is better than Helm's Deep?
No, I said Endgame.
Yes, the battle at the Black Gate when they're fighting to basically fight off Sauron so that Frodo can finally get to the freaking ring and destroy the ring.
I'm not saying it's bad, bro.
What are we talking about?
Like,
I don't agree it's better. I don't agree it's better.
No, this is blowing me that this is even a conversation. Why are we even debating this? Like, it's not close.
I'm just asking a question. If you want to say Lord of the Rings adaptation is better, but I disagree with the battle. That's where I disagree. Anyway.
Ooh.
Dark Knight.
Put the under One Piece.
Oh.
It's carried by the second movie.
Yeah, okay.
Stop it. It's
Joker
is good.
You think
the whole thing? Talk about the whole thing.
Yeah, I already a little bit because we all love Heath Ledger, but no one talks about the first and third like that. Not really.
But the first
the
first movie is good, and the third movie's
well. I know it's under MCU. That's what I know.
I'm fine with that. But you think One Piece is already better than the Dark Knight trilogy?
Who? Are you asking me?
Lonnie?
Yes.
Oh, Lonnie.
One Piece has not put anything out that is as good as the second movie. The live action has not. You can say that it's carried by the second movie.
The second
movie is
the first and second piece is better than the first and third movie.
No, Lonnie.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
Lonnie,
both
it's not.
better than the first and third.
No, it's not.
They are.
No, it's not. Go back and watch the movies again, because now you're crazy. The third movie, maybe I can agree with you because I didn't like the third movie. The first movie is good. The second movie is the second movie is amazing.
The second movie is amazing.
The best superhero movie ever made was the second movie. Great, probably one of the best superhero origin stories we've ever seen. Movies we've ever seen, and then followed up with one of the best sequels of all time. What are we talking about?
I feel like it's like first
it
movie,
it is not that close.
Movie, third movie. It's like
nothing that One Piece has put up is even approaching that. You can. It's like you're not knocking it down, but you're also holding the fact that the second movie is so good against the trilogy.
We're talking just quality. Sure, we're talking just quality. Sure, that's not the debate because we're just talking just quality. Then Lord of the Rings would probably be number one, but that's not the debate.
We're talking better adaptation. One of them.
So the adaptation of Batman, the adaptation of the Joker, the adaptation of Bane, the adaptation of Two-Face. Like
because I feel like a good adaptation.
Putting all those things together. Putting all those things together.
I would say a good adaptation.
Adaptation of Alfred, like.
Right. I guess my question would consider a good adaptation because I don't think it's necessarily like things that being one-to-one, but just does it properly portray an aspect of a character like well, even if it's different. Because like for example, I think Thor in the MCU, he's very different than he is in the comics. But it's a great adaptation because they made him more goofy and fun, but he's hilarious and people love him. I think it's a great adaptation. For example, he's very different than his comic counterpart.
Yeah, I see a lot of people criticize Batman, the adaptation of him, and also a lot of people do not remember Ra's al Ghul in Batman Begins. I don't think a lot of people even know he's the villain for the first movie. And the person who plays him is Liam Neeson. Like it's crazy. I do think Batman Begins.
Not a good Ra's al Ghul. No.
Hey, listen,
people forget Batman Begins consistently.
Arguably gave us
we automatically say that One Piece is a better adaptation than the entire Dark Knight trilogy. Insane.
I will say this: that Joker they put out was a 3-1 comeback in the finals.
That Heath Ledger Joker is
that might be that's arguably Batman. Now I'm not saying that is like gonna put over the top, but I'm just saying that's what we should. I think that's what we consider.
There's only been one version of it. There's only been one version. Only been one version.
Talking about so we're talking about the trilogy.
Lonnie, you cannot sit here and freaking tell me that the One Piece adaptation has already surpassed the Dark Knight adaptation.
We're not talking quality. We're not talking quality. That's not the conversation.
I'm not saying quality. You cannot tell me that the One Piece has been adapted better than the Dark Knight trilogy. You cannot tell me that.
The One Piece live action has adapted One Piece better than Dark Knight trilogy has adapted Batman.
We disagree. We just disagree.
Yeah, and I do think One Piece needs
I guess my
question a lot of credit because of
no one's disagreeing with you. No one's disagreeing with you.
I also think One Piece needs to be given a lot of credit that they've been able to adapt some of the most fantastical aspects of One Piece, like Laboon, the set designs. Chopper is seamless as an adaptation CGI fluffy animal. The devil fruit abilities. Now, obviously, I don't think Batman. All they have to really adapt is fighting. You know what I'm saying? It's good.
All they have to adapt is fighting. Oh, all right, bro. You got me literally under favor for Batman. All they have to do is adapt fighting.
The point.
We're not going to talk about the existential threat that the Joker was to Batman's
psyche. The point flew right over your head.
Out of 3 movies,
we're not going to talk about the fact that Batman was
right over your head.
The first character in one. Because guess what? We want to talk about the second movie. The adaptation of Two-Face was shit. It was. That's a shit Two-Face. It's a shit Two-Face, and you know it.
You know, the hospital scene when he
that's a totally good scene. But as an actual Two-Face character, he's a terrible Two-Face.
He had a really good quote.
There you go. He had a quote, random. He had a quote.
Lonnie, you remember that scene in the hospital where Harvey is looking at the Joker and he can't tell that it's not the Joker until he takes his mask. So I'm like, nigga, you see a nigga paint on his he watched Joker walk up
about he's talking about this GOAT movie that has 2 villains, but he can only talk about one of them.
How's your Lonnie?
Great adaptation. You can only talk about one of the 2 villains in the movie.
How's your Lonnie? The Joker has a face full of paint, literally red going up here. This part of his mouth was covered, and then the nigga couldn't recognize it until he took his mask off.
Nigga had scars. That
was so funny, bro.
Scars up to here. I wonder who this could be.
But Heath Ledger's a good man.
He's saying out of 3 movies, he's only talking about one, and he's only talking about one out of the 2 villains in the one movie out of the 3.
Here,
I ain't gonna Lonnie. We're talking about one character.
You're talking about one character out of 3 movies.
I literally talked about the first movie, but you're too busy trying to win or
scream to hear it. Talk about Ra's al Ghul. We didn't even mention Scarecrow. Scarecrow's another one in the first movie.
I literally forgot about Scarecrow, bro. I forgot about Scarecrow.
If you legit let somebody, never mind, because I'm gonna get mad. There's no point. Because now you're just using whatever it is to just guess what I'm trying to say. Because you just want to win instead of actually listening. So you got it. I think it's utterly insane to just put One Piece just because it has 2 seasons to say it's better than that. Besides the fact that special threat on the first movie of Batman trying to figure out how to be Batman in that movie, the fact that you saw him fail, fighting up against actual crazy ass villains that you saw him fail, just because Ra's al Ghul wasn't how you liked it, does not mean that
it was good. You're saying it was good.
He was okay. He was okay. He was okay. Okay. And the fact that they found a way to adapt it, give us a realistic Batman that wasn't as dumb as the movies that we were seeing before, and they made it work. They gave us all this stuff that they gave us with a great actor
instead of like One Piece. You're comparing it to other Batman movies, saying that because it's better than other Batman movies, that's why it's better than One Piece.
No, you're just guessing what I'm trying to say. The fact that they used other experiences in the past, you're comparing One Piece, the fact they're using the TV. We literally just had a whole conversation about One Piece where you used the manga and the anime to compare to the live action. But the fact that I'm using other Batman movies to compare to this Batman movie, you got a problem with that?
No, I'm
just
saying
using other adaptations to compare to this adaptation. We got a problem.
Better than other versions of it. I'm not saying that the live action is a better version of the manga or the anime. That's not even what I'm saying. I'm saying the way that they took the original story to that. I'm not the different Batman movies are different Batman movies. I'm not comparing that. You're just saying, oh, it's the best Batman series, best Batman movie series. So blah 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 blah. You just said the first villain.
Lonnie, when did I utter that sentence?
We didn't even mention.
Lonnie,
Second,
when did I
mention one of the 2 villains? Third movie, we haven't said Bane's name once.
If you stop talking and let somebody else talk, so I could talk about the other villains in the other movies, they're just Lonnie, please. Never mind. Santo, go ahead, bro.
All I want to say, I think Ra's al Ghul and Scarecrow gets overly hated on. I think those are very good adaptations to the character in the comic book. Also, Bane, coming from what we saw in Batman and Robin with George Clooney and Bane just being a doof, to Bane now being a muscle with a brain and actually having great dialogue in the third movie, which we apparently I didn't realize that so many people hated that movie, but Bane is actually a really good.
How do you feel about the ending, though? That's why everybody dislikes
the only problem is the ending. The fact that he went toe-to-toe with Batman and broke him. He literally broke Batman. That's the only problem is you just have a problem with the ending, not the fact that the character was adapted well at all.
You just said that there are problems with the Dark Knight adaptation.
There are problems with every adaptation, Lonnie. There are problems with every adaptation.
So what are the problems? What are they?
I'll say that. What's the problem with the ending of the movie?
Well, people are upset with Bane becoming a simp for what's her name, and she just became the villain to finish off the movie. That's what the typical complaint about it is. They don't think it was executed well.
Okay, so because Bane is the muscle, which he was. Like he wasn't. He's never supposed to be the main antagonist. He's always been the muscle. The help.
But he was presented.
So I think that's been
3/4 of the movie as the guy, and then in the last quarter, it was this random woman.
So
random in the context of the flow of the movie, not in terms of her character.
Gotcha. So I guess that's just them. People just didn't like or weren't big fans of the movie twist. Or the twist of the movie, not the ending, just the twist.
Well, the ending, because the twist, they believed that it wasn't executed well, and I'm pretty neutral. I didn't think it was that good, but I was like, oh, cool, whatever. And they switched to her. Yeah, it was like that's literally my opinion. They switched to her, and then Bane became a little bit of a simp. So people just thought the transition was
so the twist in the antagonist, because the ending of the movie is just Batman finally relinquishing the mantle of Batman and passing it on. Like the reason
more
I
so
think
the
people
final
hate
act
the
versus
ending,
the ending. The final act.
Okay. What people really don't like, at least from my circles, the people don't like the ending of the movie. It's because it just ends. Like people were waiting to see Nightwing, or they were ready to see like a Batman Beyond type movie, whatnot. That's what people hate the ending. That's from my understanding.
So
But
is
the
One Piece
twist
higher?
is okay.
Let's
I
get
think
to
One Piece
I
is higher.
personally don't think so.
We're talking about because
I don't.
like
I ain't gonna lie to you.
not-
I'm gonna put.
one of the worst
I'll put the
knocks
Dark
on
Knight
One Piece
above it, off of the OG Heath. Man, I gotta respect. I guess
Heath
respect the GOAT.
carrying?
For
Heath
me,
carrying?
yeah, he's just
Heath does.
Like,
Heath
when
does carry.
I rewatched that second movie because I watch it all the time. I love that movie because that nigga's performance was that good.
I might push back to Lonnie. Harvey Dent is not a trash character.
Yeah, I think he's pretty good. I actually like him.
You only see like sure, you can say Two-Face was not really expounded on, but that wasn't the point of the movie. Like, you saw both sides of Two-Face. Harvey Dent as a character is a great character in the movie, greatly adapted.
And Santo, I'm not saying that Dark Trilogy is a bad adaptation. I'm just saying One Piece adaptation is better. And I have not heard the knocks against One Piece. All I've heard is the things for Trilogy, but like we said, we just talked about the knocks on Trilogy. Random, since you're so against it, what are the knocks on One Piece?
I have not watched it. I just think it's too early for you to do that with a.
So you haven't watched it, but you're so adamant against it.
Lonnie, the only
you got it.
I personally read them. I disagree with your sentiment.
Riddell, hold on. The only reason I'm saying that, I think it's too early for you to make that assumption, especially based on.
I've seen both contents. You haven't. So you're going based off opinion without facts. So you got it.
Why is it too early?
Yeah,
they have like the same amount.
I think it's okay. I think it's too early. Besides the fact that you can try and knock it down, it has not reached the peak that the second movie has reached. And hold on before you talk about it. Never fucking mind. Let's just move on.
How do you know that? You don't.
Lonnie, then Lonnie, let me ask you a question. You've watched both. Has the One Piece adaptation reached the heights of the Dark Knight? The second Dark Knight
movie? No.
So then that's the answer. That's the answer.
So 33% of a trilogy is why.
Lonnie,
that makes sense.
Lonnie, you just answered my question. That's why.
I'll agree with you. That makes sense. 33% of a trilogy is why something that you haven't seen is better than.
Lonnie, it's not just that. It's not just that. You're just picking and choosing.
I'm not picking. I'm literally stating objective fact. 30.
Move on.
33% of something that you watched. 100% of something that you
that makes sense, bro. Just move on.
Move on.
All right. Let's move on.
All right, so which one's higher?
I'll say this.
Want to hear.
I literally 33%.
Shut up.
All right, relax.
God damn.
Come on now. I will say the only thing I will say about One Piece is another thing I don't think it's getting credit for is, I think Lonnie, you will agree with me, the level of difficulty for One Piece to be adapted is much higher, in my opinion, compared to Batman. And I do think, considering what they have to adapt, they killed it.
Fucking hell, man.
Game of Thrones.
I haven't finished Game of Thrones, so even though
it's better than the MCU.
I heard that it fell off though.
It's better than the MCU adaptation?
Than the MCU.
Really?
I heard the last few seasons are not
people
good,
only think about Endgame and all that. People don't talk about Thor: The Dark World and how bad that shit was. The first Thor movie was mid. The third Iron Man movie was bad. The freaking Black Panther 2 was mid to bad. Like, there are also bad parts about the MCU as well. Other than the second season of House of Dragons and the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones has been giving us fucking quality the whole fucking time.
I heard his last 3 seasons that kind of fell off, but that's what I heard. I don't know.
I'm liking season 6. I think season 6 is pretty good.
6. But are we counting that Game of Thrones had like what's considered the worst fall off of all time in terms of TV media?
You know what? I don't think we should count that because they had nothing to adapt.
But they still
but it's still
part of the thing. Like,
technically,
I mean, they have no source material though.
You said because they have no. So, well, I still
have
think,
no source material.
All they got is a couple
Well,
lines
I feel like that's kind of like
George R. R. Martin.
I still
about
think it's part of the
all the
adaptation just
fucking
because
things
the
they
same
did.
way that
I can't just discount like a big portion of the series because they freestyled. They still decided to do it.
Yeah, I'm about to say adaptation doesn't necessarily mean that you're taking the story or adapting this specific story. That's why we take like different movies aren't adapting a specific story. Like comic book movies aren't like a Batman movie isn't adapting a specific Batman story. They're just adapting Batman and adapting Joker.
No, I hear you. I would say it's not more so I'm like removing it altogether from the conversation. It's more so that I am not like criticizing them as much for the fall off because of the context of the situation.
Where are you putting it, Santo?
I don't.
Wait, Loki. Why are you coming
really
out for
care where
me?
this goes.
I picked One Piece above Loki, so don't come at me. It's not my choice. I got outvoted. But Santo, go ahead.
Oh, honestly, I don't care about Game of Thrones, to be honest.
Damn.
Man, put it on. You know what? One Piece better.
Oh,
One.
You know
Piece
what,
better.
Sanso? Nah, I'm not gonna ride with you.
That's cool. Do it, Ty.
all right.
I'm on season 2 and I'm enjoying it. So I'm gonna say Game of Thrones.
Like Knights of the Seven Kingdom was peak. Knights of the Seven Kingdom.
And my sister is one of the biggest Game of Thrones fans ever. She got all the books, and I'm using her opinion of the adaptation. I'm gonna say that it's above One Piece, and it's above what was the other list? I can't. What was the list again?
Hold on. All right.
I'll put it under. I'll put it above MCU, and move everything else down. That's why I would
agree
do.
with that.
Yes.
Lonnie, Santo.
I'm not mad at it.
All right. Game of Thrones. Next, Twilight.
Ain't gonna lie, man.
Are we talking about adaptation or quality of the story?
Adaptation.
Adaptation.
Hey.
Yo, Twilight had the world on a
Listen.
Why?
I was saying like that 2000 era that made girls like werewolves and vampires.
Bro, the Edward versus Jacob debate was a real one.
It
was a real debate.
I remember being
the third movie came out. My mom woke me up at like 10 o'clock at night to go to.
I remember being in middle school, and different teachers had posters that were in their classroom. Team Jake, Team what's the other nigga name?
Edward.
Bro, different. Like I remember those posters around my school, and then people have them. That was a weird time.
They had middle school in a chokehold. Like it was ridiculous.
Bro.
They really did, bro. Everybody was talking about it.
My mom woke me out of my
Breaking Dawn.
Even literally, my teacher had a poster Team Jake, and then she was beefing with other teachers. But I was like, what is Twilight, bro? I was confused.
Bro, I was given
one thing,
Twilight to read in elementary.
One thing,
it's like, bro, what's going on?
One thing I will say that everybody does say that the books are better. Just say.
They do. They all say that the books.
I think that's Loki with everything though.
And people hate Kristen Stewart's character. Like,
I feel like most people like the books for every medium better than the TV show.
Well, apparently was like a significant drop off. I didn't read the books, but apparently it was like a significant drop off.
So bottom tier?
Like I think everything up here, people like the books more, right? Pretty much.
Yeah. I'd go. Yeah, you can put at the bottom. Oh, now Dune.
No, not G.
Dune.
I put it in F, not G.
All right.
He said,
"I think G."
No. I Dune.
Dune's the last one.
Dune is either above or below, Marvel. And we're talking about adaptation.
Never watched it.
Adaptation, like from book or original movies to this. Because I'm sorry, Santo, I think Dune 2 right now is the best sci-fi movie of the last decade. in my opinion. Because what? Yeah, no, we are missing. We go from 2016 to now. 2016 to now, I'd say yeah. If you can name me something better than Dune 2, go ahead. Oh, and the Dune 3 trailer that just came out today. Shit look peak. Shit look peak. But did that nigga say, where's the Witcher? In hell.
Yeah. I was considering putting The Witcher, but
Henry Cavill left for a reason.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, Santo, if you can find me one from 2016 on that's better than Dune 2, let me know. But
I trust you and Santo and I don't know, random if you watch Dune. Where do y'all want to put it?
I'd say you know, I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna put it above Marvel. Yeah, Dune is C.
Santo, you agree?
Because it does change some stuff.
I'm putting it below Marvel, like right below.
Random, have you seen it?
No.
Okay, so we got one person above Marvel, one person below Marvel. So what should we do here? Chat
right there in
Oh, Miles, perfect.
And you know what, Lonnie, you're lucky you said 2016, because if you said 2014, I was about to hit you with Interstellar, and you wouldn't have nothing to say.
That's why I had to look. It's the best sci-fi movie since Interstellar.
It had to be ready. All right, so our ranking for best live action adaptations. Don't worry about the tiers. It's more so which ones are better. Harry Potter is number 1, then Lord of the Rings, then Game of Thrones, then Dune, and the MCU universe, then the Dark Knight trilogy, then the One Piece live action, finally Twilight. One Piece will get there. How far do we think One Piece can rise on this list? Like everything, if they just keep on doing their current pace and just keep on improving, how far up this list can One Piece go?
It's definitely gonna go up a few spots.
I say you could pass Game of Thrones. If the Marineford War goes crazy, I can see.
Because I'm thinking about all the. Because we have like the rest of House of Dragons, we have the Knights of the Second Kingdom. They announced the Aegon movie. I don't know what else they announced. Oh, I know they're having they announced like an animated series.
Fair. Well, remember, everything we've got adapted so far for One Piece is like just like the start of the peakness that is One Piece. If they just keep nailing it and keep on nailing the casting, sky's the limit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Sky's the limit for One Piece.
And have in mind that we haven't really gotten into like A-tier antagonists in One Piece yet. Like Crocodile's about to hit the scene. Like that's the start.
I feel like that's the real
like when we start getting to the Kainus, when we start getting into the emus, when we start getting into when we start getting into Caesar Clown, Blackbeard, like just adapted. Not saying that Caesar Clown is on that tier, but adapted in a live action, that story of Caesar Clown is crazy.
Law, once he gets his casting in live action adaptation. Yeah, One Piece. Skies 2 seasons already cooking crazy, and these are like the Met arcs. The other than Arlong, Arlong's always a good arc, but yeah,
shit. When we go see Big Mom and Whole Cake, like
Oh yeah, I forgot. We didn't even talk about how Bartolomeo is introduced in the live action way earlier. And yes, he's a lame, and then he became a fanboy. Then he becomes a pirate, and we got to see. We're gonna see his journey of him becoming the fanboy for Luke. Bro, they just cooking crazy, cooking. Oh, Miles hating. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate. All right. Well, that is one we have for that. Plans did change a little bit, so I don't have a lot of I didn't prefer some of the clippable segments. I had to get scratched. So we'll probably need to do like 3 clippable segments real quick. Any ideas for anybody? We can come up with them on the fly.
Real quick, if I can just take a second. So I rewatched the Arthur versus Dragon fight in its totality, and just kind of sitting there. I think I'm perfectly okay where I said I don't think it's the best fight in Fire Force. I think it just suffers because it just didn't have enough time to really be what people thought it was going to be. For people to say it's one of the best fights of all time, or that it, to put it in that sphere, and the fact that people looked at a lot of the fights that I said, I'm sorry. Maybe because y'all need to go back and watch it. Tengen Gyutaro clears this fight. And I'm not even saying that to be like, because I'm a Demon Slayer stan or whatever. It's just better. Sukuna Maharaga is better. And it's not just because the fight is bad. It's because they're the people who are making the last season of Fire Force right now are just working what they have. And they gave you the best of what they had to work with. I'm not saying it's a bad fight, but for you to put it up with some of the best fights you've ever seen, to even think you can put up in the same breath as Naruto, Sasuke, both of them. I don't think choreography or whatever, because not just saying that, because it's also just kind of the comments I've seen, and every now and then I pay attention, and I think some people saying, "Oh, you lost me at this fight," and I'm just gonna say, I'm a stand for Tengen Gyutaro. Go back and watch that fight, multiple episodes. Great climax. If you wanted to care about choreography was great. The just emotions of it. I'm sorry, Arthur versus Dragon just doesn't get there, and it's not because it's bad. It's just because if they had the same amount of resources that Tengen Gyutaro got, we could probably have a conversation. They did it. They did the best what they had, and it's good. It's just not one of the best we've ever seen. Maybe those were your expectations for what you thought Arthur versus Dragon was going to be, but that's not what they gave you, at least in my opinion. And I think that's okay. If you want to say it's the best fight in Fire Force, is it the best fight this year? Yeah, maybe, sure. Who knows what else we're going to get this year? But it's not what you guys are saying it is. Sukuna Maharaga is, in my opinion, is definitely better. Tengen Gyutaro better. Brock, the ones I say, the Sasuke Naruto fight's better. I said some that you guys didn't agree with. I just thought they were better. But I think that's also just my personal preference for those fights. But just kind of sitting there trying to respond to what some people are saying. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't think this is. I think maybe you're mad because you want it to be a lot better than it was, and it's just not because of the circumstances that were presented.
Fair enough. I mean, a lot of people have thoughts about that. I still think it was a great episode. And,
no, it was great. It was great, but look at where they wanted to put that fight, Riddell. The tiers that they want to put it in, it's just not there.
Yeah, in terms of like the choreography, it doesn't have as much, and it is what it is, I would say. Creative Bobby said, "Let people glaze." Right?
No, you can let them glaze. Don't get me wrong. I want Fire Force to get glazed, but when you're saying it's one of the best fights of all time, now we got to be honest. It's not. Is it going to be? Am I even sure? Is it going to be the best fight this year? I don't even know.
Is Riddell frozen?
Yeah.
Somebody clip this right there. Somebody make this a meme instantly,
Leroy,
expeditiously, please.
Leroy, you'd be surprised how many people are saying this was one of the best fights they've ever seen, one of the best fights of all time. Like even some of the ones that I listed on the thing, and because Leroy, you saw it in the freaking edit that we made, or in the freaking segment that we made. Like you saw it, you commented on some of them.
Oh shit! Goodbye, Riddell.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything else you guys want to talk about?
Damn,
we've been
Invincible
3
comes
hours.
out tomorrow. Get ready for that, and then Daredevil comes out next week. And what, The Boys? Does The Boys come out next week, or is it next month?
I'm not sure. I haven't been tapped in. I've been so disengaged from things because of this move. But I'm gonna tap in.
Venezuela beat.
I'm excited for Invincible when I'm away so I can binge it.
Yeah, I don't care anything about the World Baseball Classic anymore. My Dominican team lost because of a bad call by the ref. Please bring ABS to all aspects of baseball, please, because these umpires are complete feces.
Oh, 2 weeks, April 8th. Okay.
Yeah, I heard there was a controversy in the World Baseball Classic.
Oh, freaking JoJo Bizarre Adventure comes out tomorrow, I think. Pretty sure that comes out tomorrow. So
JoJo's coming. Oh, is it Steel Ball Run? All right.
Yeah. On Netflix.
All right. I've already read it, so I'm good. I don't need to. Lonnie, did you think of something to do?
Also Baki came out. The new season of Baki.
I'm so done with that. I'm so done with Baki.
So, I mean, it was a thing.
Damn, is it bad?
I didn't think it was bad for Baki.
Ever since the Baki Oliver fight, I've been out. Because I sat there waiting for these two to scrap the whole goddamn season just for us to get a motion comic style animation. I haven't been back since.
Yeah, well,
I mean, do one move. Then, let's spend a minute glazing that one kick that he threw. Then another guy doesn't move. Then somebody else in the crowd's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Look at how fast they're moving. Narrator glaze. And let's do another move. They're not even fighting. It's like they're doing sequence poses. Cook, Miles. Cook. Should be amazing.
Yeah,
Trash.
Well, this season wasn't that. They basically cloned Masashi Miyamoto, and he was whooping on everybody. Even Yujiro was like, "What the fuck?" So, I mean, that was interesting, but we'll see what happens. But it wasn't anything special. It was just another Baki season.
Baki should be fantastic in my opinion, but it's not.
It's just mid. Oh, and yeah, then Chainsaw Man, it might end on Tuesday, so we'll see if it's a fumble or Fujimoto pulls something out of his ass, because there's a lot of things left unsaid. There's a lot. So this could be like, not just like, oh, this is like a bad ending. No, this could be like really, really, really bad, because you're telling me that you off-screened your main character, and that's just like the end.
No way that they're just gonna wrap it up there, though. That'd be kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it would. Like, you just off-screen him to like a no-name devil too, just like no-name devil. Death Devil hasn't really even been dealt with at all. So it's like you're gonna deal with the Death Devil, whatever other big devil showed up, and the whole Denji's thing in like a chapter or two. That doesn't make any sense at all. So it's just kind of, even if like they're kind of set up to fail. So if like there's one more chapter left, they're gonna beat the Death Devil in one chapter, Anonymous Big Devil, and wrap up Denji's story in like what, 30 chapters and like 30 pages. That doesn't make any sense.
All right, I thought of 2 quick clips we could do, and then we'll wrap up. All right, first one: blind rankings, anime adaptation edition.
Okay.
This is out of 5.
Okay.
You guys rank it based off the best anime adaptation. First one up, Demon Slayer.
Is it out of 5?
Out of 5.
They're doing adaptation like compared to the book.
Anime
100%
adaptations.
honest. This mug high on the list. I said before, it's the best anime adaptation of all time.
Sancho, what do you think?
2.
I'm fine with that.
I'm thinking 2.
I'm fine with
what
2
it did
because
for what it did for the manga and what it's expected to do.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, and if they read, like I said, we've been saying it. If they nail the ending, if they do away with the Muzan baby, like this is up there.
You're not
So
gonna
I'm going to.
If they nail the ending, I already say it's the best. It's going to be the greatest anime adaptation of all time as well. Because if they nail that ending, it's over. We're going to be fighting off. Demon Slayer is the best anime of all time. People saying that for the rest of our lives.
Okay, so 1 or 2.
Let's go 2. We're going to. 2. We're going to.
Okay, 2. Jujutsu Kaisen. There we go.
What was it again?
JJK.
Yeah, Miles, I'm thinking the same thing. It's either 3 or 1.
We should just put Demon Slayer at 1 and just been fine with it, but I'll go 3.
Is there any troll picks?
I can't say anything. I don't want to give you any
Like One Punch
inkling.
Man, then like what the?
I'm gonna go 3.
I'm going 1.
I'm going 1. I feel playing it safe at 1.
So 1, okay, majority rules. 1 is Jujutsu Kaisen. Next name up, Freerid.
I mean, comparing it to the manga, I go 3 or 4. It's fucking amazing.
Safe. I feel like 4 is the safe bet.
A question: is the manga good? Like really good?
I think so.
It won award. It won award
So
for like
5.
like 2 years ago.
I'm not mad
So
at that.
5.
It's great. The manga's great.
It won the highest manga award that you can win.
So if it has the highest manga award, and that boy Sun Jin Woo beat it, we're gonna put it at 5.
Oh wow, that's crazy. That's disgusting. So 5?
We didn't. I don't know. We didn't talk about it, but like that last free run episode was peak. That fight, the fight scenes were peak.
Mm-hmm.
That last episode was great. My boy Stark holding it down. Love to see it. So are we saying 5?
Yeah, that boy Stark holding that gatekeeper position at 5 right now.
What up, VMC? I'll trust Santo on this. I was thinking 4 because 4 is like I feel like the safe option. It's like right in the middle, but we can go 5.
All right, 5 it is. Next name up, Fate.
You said Fate?
Talk about adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
Miles. It's like we're at that. There's like the games. There's the games. There's the visual novels and the manga.
I'm gonna lean on y'all.
I wish Miles was here. Miles would probably understand this more than me.
Like 2 minutes ago. Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Shit.
I got we already said 5, so we have to go 4.
You saying 4?
Yeah, I'm not the biggest person on Fate, but we're going 4. Ooh.
Okay. All right.
5 names, right?
5 names.
And we already
so
5, so yeah, 4.
The blind rankings for the anime adaptations. Number 5 is Frieren. Number 4 is Fate. Number 2 was Jujutsu Kaisen.
Or was it Demon Slayer? It was Demon Slayer.
Number 2 was Demon Slayer. Number 1 was Jujutsu Kaisen. And number 3 was Haikyuu.
Oh, that's not bad.
I'm not bad at that.
That's not bad.
Fair enough. It's not the worst thing in the world. And then last clip topic. Might as well do this one. Let's make it generic. I don't think we've done this one yet. I can name X anime better than Hunter x Hunter. I don't think we've done that one. So it's time to trigger the Hunter x Hunter fans. Let's get them mad.
Okay. I can name 6 anime better than Hunter x Hunter.
Am I next?
Yeah.
I can name 8.
I can name 10.
I am saying bullshit.
You could just say you didn't want to go, bro. It's fine.
Well, to name 10 anime better than Hunter x Hunter 2011?
I don't even know if I believed in my 8.
Yeah, that's a difficult.
For me, I'm less on what do you call it, Hunter than most people.
Okay, I'm here for it.
Okay.
Name the 10. Let's do it.
Probably gonna hear a lot of no's then.
AOT.
I don't know.
10 is easy.
Oh, you said 10 is low. Oh, you said 10 is easy. Can you
10 is
name
low.
more? We could do Lonnie's rule, and you can, if you have more, then you can keep going.
How many can you name, Santo?
You want me to go?
Like
I'll pass 10.
All right. What are you putting?
We'll just say no. Let's say no
like,
to the one.
We'll
just say how many. We'll just say no to the ones that we disagree with them.
So we have a random go or Santo go?
Okay. Santo go because he has more than random.
All right, Santo has 11. So let's do it.
Or just as many as you
AOT.
can.
AOT.
That's 1.
One Piece. Naruto. JJK. MHA.
don't agree with JJK. Y'all agree with JJK? You think JJK is better than Hunter x Hunter already? Really?
Yes.
I don't.
The only thing
Hunter the adaptation is doing really good stuff, but
the only thing Hunter might have over JJK is power system. That is it, and that's close. But story,
you think
story
Yuji is better
characters?
Than Gon? You think Yuji has done more in the JJK anime over Gon in the Hunter x Hunter anime?
Yes.
No. I'm not. No.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't agree to that. I don't agree. His character arc doesn't touch Gon's rage character arc with everything done with Kite, bro. Yuji has not done anything as good as that. Now, I like the Mahito stuff, but no, it's not touching that character arc from Gon. I disagree. I mean, if you guys agree, we could even push it.
It's close for me. That's why I'm like debating. I don't agree with the Yuji Gon thing. I don't agree with that. But like JJK and Hunter are close for me, so I'm thinking.
And then Killua over Megumi?
Like Gojo over everybody in Hunter x Hunter.
Everybody?
Yuta over everybody in Hunter x Hunter.
Yuta hasn't done that much. Well, in the movie in Zero, but in like the anime,
I don't know if I'm putting Yuta over Killua, to be honest. And I love Yuta.
Ghetto,
not cast of characters with Ahsoka,
Maki. Like we JJK got characters, bro.
Ahsoka, Merum, Pito, Poof. Even the lower tier ones like Knuckle.
Poof.
He was a really good villain.
And Poof.
You got Krollo, you got Murum, you got Killua. You got some dogs.
People like Karapika,
Ahsoka.
If you,
I don't
democracy. Random Lonnie, y'all pushing JJK over Hunter x Hunter already?
Whatever random decides.
I would, but like I said, I'm less favorable toward Hunter than everybody else.
Damn, JJK over Hunter already. Damn. Okay.
Keep going.
All right, 4.
I really don't think that's far fetched. Vinland Saga.
Okay.
Code Geass.
No.
I'll give it to you.
Agree with Lonnie on that. I wouldn't put Code Geass there.
I'm not giving you Code Geass.
Y'all sleep in Code Geass too much, bro. It hurts me. It hurts me.
But Code Geass is not better than Hunter x Hunter. It's not.
I don't see why not. But
better than Hunter x Hunter.
Okay.
Thank you, Miles.
Okay.
Y'all need to stop sleeping on.
I'm not gonna say.
Stop sleeping on it. It's not better than Hunter.
It is, but we'll move.
Okay, Hitman Reborn.
No, it's not better than what you doing,
bro. How is JJK over? Okay.
What?
Okay.
Hitman Reborn is not better than Hunter x Hunter. What are we talking about? Thank you, Miles. What?
Why is? So is it adaptation we're looking at that JJK is over? Yeah, okay. I'm not revisiting something. I don't understand the JJK one. That's just me. Hitman. I got Hitman over, but if y'all
no, I don't even think that's a conversation. There's not even a conversation.
I don't think it's.
Why is Hitman not a conversation, but JJK is?
Bad at all by any means. I think they're in.
But like I don't understand like why Hitman is not a conversation, but
they're in different.
I just don't understand that.
They're in different.
Why? What makes them different tiers?
Power system, main character, a side character.
Yuji's a different tier than Suna.
He's a slow burn character. Half the fandom doesn't like him until like halfway into the damn series. What are we talking about?
That's just not a truthful statement. Why did you say that?
Statement.
There's like 100+ episodes.
He doesn't become a badass until like episode whatever. Like what? Like come on, bro. I'm not doing that.
So you think Yuji's the better main character than Suna? Wow.
We're not talking about Yuji. We're talking about Gon versus the main character.
You said main character. Oh, I was comparing because you said Hitman is not close, but JJK is. I'm just confused. Why is Hitman not close?
And you also remember what I said. I said I don't agree with the Yuji Gon thing. I said I don't think that Yuji is better than Gon. I literally said
okay. So you're just all right, but even if that's the case, that's fine.
And
okay, I don't want to revisit this conversation.
I don't want to
confused.
I'm disrespecting Hitman Reborn. They're not in the same tier. I'm sorry, they're not. They're not.
Is it just the adaptation that makes them not in the same tier?
I think it's everything. I think Hunter x Hunter is just a better story than Hitman Reborn.
Do you think JJK is that much better than Hitman Reborn 2?
Here comes Miles.
Here comes Miles.
Go ahead, yell at me.
I'm not going to yell. Y'all boys just up here capping. I need to provide some space.
Don't say y'all boys.
Yeah, I need to provide some spacing. There's not enough 3-point shooting up here because niggas is getting off lies. JJK and Reborn are not better than Hunter. Both of them series, not just one.
That's all I want.
Both of them.
I'm fine with that.
That's all I want. Because my issue was like JJK being above Hunter, but Hitman not even close. That was my problem. That was my issue.
I still think JJK is above Hitman, but like I'm not.
Well,
I think JJK better too, but it's closer than you making it seem.
Exactly. I think JJK is closer to Hunter than Hitman Reborn is.
Because I think there's like 3 villains better than Sukuna and Reborn, easily.
Mm-hmm. So,
and if Sukuna's like the pinnacle, then I think
hey, all right. With that said, Sato, what did you name so far? You said Attack on Titan.
Shit, at this point, I don't even know.
He said
I don't
Attack on
even know
Titan.
at this point.
Yeah, hold on. I got it. I wrote it down.
shocked.
I wrote it down. He said Attack on Titan. He said Naruto. He said Vinland. And I cannot remember if he said FMA.
I think you guys gave him JJK.
That's next.
You didn't
And
give him
then
Hitman.
That's all I have. That's
you didn't
all
give
I've
him
written.
Code.
Jesus Christ.
So do you have 4? I
This
think
is
you have
crazy.
4.
You say you
Okay.
name more than
So FMA, FMAB. I'm still, and my hero is not better than Hunter.
fuck no.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
We watched the same series.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry to watch. Did we watch the same?
Did we? I guess
We
not.
watched all of Hunter x Hunter, right?
Yes. All of Hunter x Hunter, yes.
And that was better than Hitman. And Hitman's better than that.
Yes.
I'm not giving you nothing modern except
Man,
that AOT shit. That's probably the only modern anime I'm giving you. I'm not gonna lie.
Nothing modern. ReZero.
I can't speak.
I would agree with you.
Lonnie, you're the only other one who's watched it.
I would agree with you, Santo.
I'm thinking the first 3 arcs. This is
You
close.
have to think. Jesus Christ. And end the stream.
He said,
I'll give
I have
you,
no idea.
End the
I don't
stream.
know. It's
I'll
like,
give you
look
ReZero.
at it.
I'll give you ReZero.
Okay, 6.
How many you got to get to?
I was just
11.
He fraud.
Haikyuu. Haikyuu.
I think Haikyuu's comp. I think it's comp.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say the only thing that will hold it back is the difference in genre. That's where people would kind of split hairs there. But I think they go band for band. I would say yes.
That's fine. I'll give you Haikyuu.
I don't hate it.
DBZ.
I think it's comp.
Fuck no, baby.
I'm just stunned.
I don't respect
Monster.
Moses Malone, bro. No,
I never seen Monster. I have no idea.
no.
Did you just call Dragon Ball Z Moses Malone?
Industry.
I got. Let me get my prop off in peace, random. Let me get my prop off in that shit. Moses.
Industry. I can't hear nothing. Industry. I'm gonna start saying Planad. I'm gonna start saying your line.
No, you know you're gonna start listing romance, and they're not gonna take those. So just it's over, bro.
Hey, give me Horimiya. I'll take Horimiya.
I wrote down like
Toragora, Bunny
15.
Girl Senpai.
I wrote down like 15. I think that I would like to list if it was my turn.
You know, you want to tag Santo in? Tag him in. We'll make it audible. Tag him in. Let's keep on going a little bit. Name a few more. Let's get
Cowboy.
to 11. Let's see if you can do it right.
Cowboy Bebop.
Nope.
No. I'm not high. Santo, I'm not high on Cowboy Bebop, so it's like, oh, Santo, come on.
Wow.
Y'all got it.
Go ahead,
What
random.
y'all did to him.
So I can say
Come
no to
on,
your
tag
shit
him in.
too.
You said what?
I said go ahead, so I can say no to your shit too.
No, it don't matter. You've already decided.
What you mean?
How many does he have?
If the shit asks, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, 7.
7. Do you say Vinland?
He said Vinland, and we agreed.
Okay, he said Vinland.
I was gonna say
Q.
Gurren Lagann. No, they'd say no. No, Gurren
No,
Lagann is
you're right.
better than.
I would say no. You're right.
I would say
You
yes.
see what I'm saying? Like this list is cooked.
Well, there's a difference in opinion here. He would say no. I'll take
It's
it.
still democracy.
I would say slime, and we're gonna say no. Like
I'm not giving you slime.
See, actually, I would have given you Gurren Lagann. I'm not giving you slime. Slime?
I don't know why we talking down to slime like.
So he got Gurren Lagann. You can add that to his list.
Yeah, Gurren Lagann, sure. Slime? is better than Hunter x Hunter? At what? At what? What is one thing that slime is better at than Hunter x Hunter?
Go ahead, random. Pick up that slack, bro.
Chill my Isekai, bro.
Random. What's one thing slime is better at than Hunter x Hunter? One.
I like the main character better than I like Ghana.
You know what? I agree.
Look,
yeah,
so he fried you.
Yeah,
he's
so
right.
He actually did cook you instantly. So we can go ahead and move on.
I can't do shit else. I can't do shit else.
He actually instantly put you on the grill. So
GG's, bro.
Yeah, but outside of Maru, there's not. I don't think they do.
Watch
shit
this. Watch this. Watch this. Free Ren.
Yeah, it's better.
I like Free Ren more.
I do too.
You see, I'm so shell shocked because this coming from Miles that he said yes, it just blew my mind just now.
Yo, bro, I can respect something and still think that shit charming.
I think
because I'm not gonna watch it. Don't mean the shit ass. I mean, it's ass to me, but it's not ass in totality.
You gotta respect it. It's called objectivity.
I think Free Ren's charming, but it's better than Hunter.
My thing is, like Santo, I think it's comp. I think when they both hit like really good highs.
Ippo,
Santo, you might be cooking.
Ippo, tough
on my list.
I never seen it, so I have no opinion.
Boy, they got that.
We're seeing the anime is better.
The adaptation, yeah.
I don't know if the adaptation is better. The manga is better. I'll go with you. The manga is better.
Wait, we just doing adaptation?
No,
we're doing anime. We're doing anime.
Oh, I'm about to say because a lot of them shit is getting knocked right back off.
We got two more. Make history, Santo.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think the adaptation of Hajime no Ippo. I don't think the anime is better than.
It's not.
1100.
Maiden, Magi.
Nope.
No.
If the anime had more content, I'm giving a definitive yes, but it doesn't. So,
You were just shitting on Magi earlier, Santo. Hell no, I'm not giving you.
Facts, actually.
It's better than Hunter.
No, it's not.
I cannot get with
Santo's
that logic.
smiling when he said that. He don't believe
Okay.
I cannot get with that logic.
Okay. Watch this. Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Which one's better?
I cannot get with that logic.
Hunter. I don't like Cyberpunk Edge Runners that much. So
you see what I'm saying?
Y'all can outvote me.
Edge Runners is cool. You know what I'm saying? Another Code Geass story where the ending got niggas gassing it to absurd proportions. It was cool though. Shit, not Hunter.
Code Geass did not deserve a stray like that.
Shit don't got York new in it. Listen, if your shit don't got a York new in it, I'm not stamping it.
Slam dunk.
Stuff. Never seen it.
And the stream.
If we was talking manga,
yeah, definitely. And the stream.
Yeah, we're talking manga. I'm with you. That's some of the
we're not talking. We're not talking manga, muddy.
Anime.
Manga, muddy.
I'm good.
Anime.
Yes, anime.
We're not. Nah. We're not. Nah.
Yeah, we can. Listen, this has been a great episode of BSS podcast right here.
All right.
Salute to these gentlemen. Riddell Industry.
This dude
all right. Well,
anime.
I said we are wrapping things up, ladies and gentlemen. And next week, barring we potentially might have a guest on the 31st, potentially, maybe. Next week will be Heroes versus Villains competition, and I have a good one. I have a good game,
hey,
you guys.
Y'all know where to put y'all money at, man. Lonnie, Santo, these niggas can't fuck with me, Random and Ty, man. They can't fuck with us, man. Santo should have stayed on the winning team. Feel me? And I'm a hero talking like a villain right now. These niggas can't fuck with us, man. Justice gonna always win no matter what, nigga. You know who my idol is.
Also, Friday, Open Dojo.
Yeah, we back. We back. We got some weird cases out the way.
Yeah.
We got some cheating in the World Baseball Classic out the way. A lot of events happen. We back in full force, man. We got a lot to talk about, man.
Also, Miles, real quick check. I'm gonna send you some work for the Spawned In. We got some work back.
For sure. Also, random.
Mhm.
You getting Crimson Desert?
I want
we're gonna
but
have
I'm
to speak
scared.
about that. We're gonna have bro. Off of everything I've seen, the developers being open, going on any podcast they can get on. If this game was to be a failure, it would actually surprise me. Everything's looking like the stars are lining up. I would get it random because it's going to be a game we have to talk about.
Seems too good to be true, Miles. It seems too good to be true.
I saw
That's
what
true.
they're doing in New York.
Yeah.
To freaking promote the game, which is insane. Like that's probably what's giving me a lot of kind of hope of how confident they are about it. But I'm like, bro, I've heard all this before and I've been burnt before.
Yeah,
So
I didn't hear
I've
shit
been
like
set
this.
up, bro. I've been set up.
I didn't hear shit like this though. I'm talking like the one of the lead developers is going on podcast answering every question, no PR trained answers. He's like keeping it 100. I've never like we gonna see. I'm gonna have it day one. It comes out on Thursday tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll definitely report back to y'all. After my first couple of hours of play.
Yeah, let me know, Miles, because if you like it, because I really trust your word when it comes to games. If you like it, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it on my phone at work so that it's loaded up on my Xbox. Actually, no, on my PlayStation. It's gonna be on my PlayStation because people have been saying I need to play it on a PlayStation. I have it ready to go on my PlayStation when I get home.
Wait, is it gonna be on Xbox?
It's gonna be on every console.
It's gonna be on everything but the specs, right?
Everything except the Switch. Now the specs are slightly worse, but the good thing is that it's going to be optimized for every console. They built the game from the ground up for each platform, not like make it for PC and then port it over. You know what I mean? They actually took time and effort to make sure the game works. So it's going to be on Mac, the current gen Xbox systems, the current gen PS5 systems, and then on PC as well.
All right. If you say it's good, I'll buy it. But I'm hesitant.
Lonnie, it has everything I want in the game.
It has everything I want.
That I want.
That's why I don't trust it. That's why I don't trust it.
That's why I'm like, bro. And the crazy part was, Santo, on Thursday, Dynasty was supposed to come out, and I was gonna be like, I was gonna have to make a choice, but now I don't. But I'm like, I'm gonna be at work waiting for you to text me, be like, it's real. Go get it, Miles. I'm gonna be waiting because I want to so bad.
All right, shout out this new game for sure. Also, we got Agenda Hour on Sunday. Last week we talked in depthly about Bam's 83-point game. This week, who knows? Maybe it's the One Piece leaks. Maybe it's some NFL talk. Maybe it's some wrestling talk. Maybe it's the Invincible that's coming out. Who knows? Tune into all our shows. Follow all our socials. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Help us get to 11,000 subscribers. Make sure you guys rate the podcast if you're listening 5 stars so we can be the #1 anime podcast in the world. Hope you guys enjoyed. Y'all have a good one. Take care and peace.
I can't wait to see y'all in Houston.